Hello everyone and welcome to Vanguard Tactics. We have a very awesome game lined up for you where we see the Drukhari versus the brand new Chaos Knight book. Well, as always, thank you, massive thank you to Games Workshop obviously for sending us this preview copy along with maybe some other cool stuff that you'll see in the game. Anyway, my name's Jake, obviously, and our mission here at Vanguard Tactics is to give you confidence and clarity in your 40k commanding and just generally make you more handsome. And I'm joined today, it wouldn't be a Vanguard Tactics stream without an epic stream team. So first off, we have Michael.
Hello.
How are you today, Big Michael?
Very excited. We've got some big things on the table. Big things going to happen in this stream.
Big things on the table, Drazar. And and also, it wouldn't be obviously a VT stream without our epic commentary team. So we first off have the squarest man in 40k, Stephen Box. Hello.
Hello, Jakey.
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing great, thanks. Now, unfortunately, we didn't have a stream for you guys last week even.
Not last night either, sadly.
Yeah, we didn't. Last week, there was no stream, so apologies about that. I was away. Michael, you were here. Jake, you had something come up.
Yeah.
Chris was away as well, so unfortunately, there was no stream last week. But we're back.
We're back.
Yes.
And better than ever because we are hot off the heels of a very nice weekend, aren't we?
We had the Horus Heresy weekend, didn't we, Jake?
We did, and that was very amazing. And obviously, a massive thank you again to GW and all of the people there. But before we go into all of that, we have another man on the commentary team today. We have Chris, but not the same Chris.
This is more like a triangular shape, Chris.
This is other Chris. How are you?
Good evening, beautiful Jake.
Oh, beautiful Jake.
Oh, thank you
This
very
man
much for
can
having
stay, so I demand it. And obviously, again, bringing you all the angles from this game, we have little Michael Seb. So, little Michael, wave in front of the camera.
I refuse.
He said he refuses. Well, that's very good, isn't it? All about being a team player. Anywho,
Job's on the line. We had one job, didn't he, Jake?
He's getting his P45 in the morning. Right. So obviously, as I said, we've got an awesome game lined up for you, but we wouldn't be an awesome game or anything like that without obviously the people who make it become that game.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Absolutely.
So obviously, we're going to thank a few people real quick. So the first people we're going to thank are Siege Studios. And obviously you'll see a model featured from the Siege Studios in this game. And obviously Siege Studios, if you're not sure what they are, they're a commission painting service here in the UK that provide fantastic miniatures, even more better looking than myself, I know.
It's hard. It's hard, but they do it.
But
How?
They are wizards. It is only how it could be. But also, obviously, they do other things such as painted tutorials, merchandise, and all sorts. So go check them out. And the other people we have is Frontline Gaming, which obviously, in a few weeks' time, there's a special event in the San Fran.
Cisco.
ISCO, whatever you want to call it.
At the BAO, yeah.
At the BAO.
KublaCon. You can get your tickets to come and see myself and Michael and our workshop, our VT workshop, for 4 hours of learning how to play 40k.
Yeah, this is so different to anything you'll have seen before. It's live. You bring your army.
Yeah.
You're going to do the lessons with your army. You know, this is in-person, amazing practice, especially if you're going to the BAO, but you don't necessarily have to be attending the event to be able to attend.
Yeah, you want to get good at the game, then come to the workshop, because that's what we're going to help you do.
And it's live.
It's live, in person.
And it's live.
It's in person.
Suntown Alpha
With your army.
You can definitely get a Suntown afterwards, Chris, yeah. As long as the weather's good.
That's why he's going. That's the only reason he agreed to it.
You know it.
Anywho, obviously we have some other people as well. So JW Gaming providing the mats that you see here today. We also have obviously Entoyment, which is obviously massive thank you to the models. Another shout out as well is actually to a certain Matt Chin, VT Matt, for painting this lovely Drukhari army that you're going to see today. So massive thank you to him as well.
Matt Chin, it's a big shout out.
Yeah. The biggest chin in 40k.
Yeah.
And the nicest chin.
He is.
Silent chin.
The Silent Chin. He also painted the Silent King, and he's a great guy, so thanks so much. And also a thanks to Ben Jones, who's also another VT coach, for helping me put bus stabilisers on so I could actually understand what half of this does. And Michael helped me with the other half, so they were all right there. Anywho...
Why are we talking about body parts? What's on your leg?
Oh yeah.
For those that haven't seen it.
Oh, why can't we get the transfers out? Seb, if you want to turn the camera around...
Here we go.
Boom. That's called commitment. So if you want to be like me and commit to VT, you can do a few things. So one of those things is called basic training, okay? So basic training is obviously a course that we provide here at Vanguard Tactics. How much is it, Michael?
What?
95, I believe.
Oh, God. Would you, Michael?
Pence?
No.
Dollars.
Right. So basic training is $99. However,
99.
you can. I've just put a link in the chat now. This is the only time we're going to get that. This is the early bird offer. You actually get it for 77 because it goes live on Monday. So after Monday, it's 99, but today, 77.
Wow.
This is
$23 off.
This is our basic
my.
training, completely remastered.
Oh my God.
Absolutely everything's been refilmed.
Oh.
So if you're learning to play 40k and want to just get the grips with the basics, this is the course for you. I've put the link in there.
Wow.
Yes.
Honestly, wow.
Yes.
$77 for confidence and clarity in 40k. I've never seen anything so good.
And it's a little bit cheaper, obviously, because we're saying thank you for signing up early before Monday.
So thank you for being an early bird. If you're not an early bird, you've got to pay $99.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
great for teaching other people that want to get into the hobby.
Yeah.
It's great if you want to go back to your basics and remind yourself of the core stuff.
Jake.
Oh,
I like to think that we at Vanguard Tactics are pretty, good at the game. We know what we're doing. And all of that
We're all
comes
right.
from our knowledge of the core rules, which is what you get from basic training.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So, obviously, basic training. The other things you can do to support Vanguard Tactics is a few things. So, first off, is you can become a member. So, what does becoming a member mean? Becoming a member means you get access to fantastic exclusive content here on Vanguard Tactics, where you get to see Michael talk about his NIDs. That's some of the latest content. And also Steve waffling on. So, if you want to see that, then you can. So, if you want to see any of that, obviously, how much is a membership?
Well, at the moment, it's only $2.99.
Wow.
Which is a steal.
It is an
Honestly,
absolute steal.
The content on there is awesome, even if I say so
I've just-
myself.
This month, we have coming up the overview of the Chaos Knights, the top Chaos Knight combos, how Harbingers of Dread works, how to beat Chaos and Imperial Knights. We've also got an overview of the Imperial Knights. We then got the Imperial Knight top combos, and then we've got a list review from Chaos Knights and also Imperial Knights. That's all coming out on the
That's
membership this month.
Like 7 videos for
So
$2.99.
less than a Tesco meal deal.
It is less than a Tesco meal deal. Thank you, Chris. This is why you can stay. So, and then the other thing you can do, if you really want to, you can obviously put in a super chat. Super chats are basically a way you can support us here. It's very, very kind and helpful, and we do appreciate every single time. It's also a way for you to fast track your question. So if you really want to ask any of us a question or ask me about my moisturising techniques, that's $100. The other amount can be whatever you want.
Absolutely. And obviously, I'm sat here with Chris, who has the Codex open in front of him. So if you've got a question about the Chaos Knight Codex, get your questions in, super chat them in, and I can ask Chris what your question is, and Chris can scurry through the book and give you the answer. And we can give you our fresh opinions, right?
Thumbs on fire. I can find it best I can, quick as I can.
Chris has
The
got it.
freshest opinion in 40k.
The freshest opinion.
Anywho, I think we've waffled on enough about sponsors and being thankful.
Mission?
and all that. Yeah. So,
Let's do the
Michael,
mission.
you're the expert here. What are we doing today?
This mission is tear down their icons.
Dun, dun, dun.
So it's a hold 1, hold 2. So if you hold 1 objective at the end of your command phase, you get 4 victory points. If you hold 2, you get a further 4. And if you hold more than your opponent, you get a further 4 for 12. In this mission, you can do an action with units and plant bombs. If we do it during the game, which probably will, we'll explain it in a bit more depth. But you can get primary points at the end of the game for that. Maximum you can score, of course, from the primary is 45 points. You'll get 10 points for being battle ready, which we both are. And then our secondaries, which we'll go through with our lists, we can score up to 15 points on each.
Wowzers. And obviously, that's maxing at 100. And we do get some painting points because my army finally is painted. And Michael, we'll give you it. So, well, your ones.
Wow, unbelievable.
And James's. And the abominant.
Unbelievable.
The abominant? The abominant.
Steve painted the abominant.
It looks sick though. We'll get some close-ups on that in the game and we'll talk a bit more through it.
You'll see it in the army list as well.
Wow.
as we go through.
Anyway, army lists. Let's do it. Steve, who's coming first?
We'll have a little cheeky look at Michael's. This is the Chaos Knights coming in hot.
Awesome. Okay, so we are running House Corax. So I looked at the wrong list there because we've obviously got members content on lists. We're House Corax. That's an infernal household. We have, first of all, the Abominant. Okay, so this guy is the warlord for the army. He's got Infernal Quest. He's got the Relic Twisted Mask. And he's got the Blessings of the Dark Master. So Infernal Quest is objective secured. And of course, Knights, big Knights count as 10 models. Twisted Mask is +1 to cast and knows an extra power. And then Blessings of the Dark Master, you cannot re-roll your hits, wounds, or damage rolls against this guy.
Well, the Abominant.
Against the Abominant.
Yeah.
And the Psychic powers will come in the game, so we'll discuss those then. We have a Rampager, Knight Rampager. We've given him the Warlord trait Lord of Dread. That's +3 to his aura abilities and +3 to his dread range. We've given him the Rune of Darkness. That's a Corax rune. That's a Corax relic. Now, if I fail a save, I can make the damage 0 once per battle round.
Battle round?
Once per battle round, make the damage 0.
Wowzers.
Tasty. And then he's got the Slanesh Favour, which is Beguiling Majesty, -1 to hit and wound in combat. You're welcome. And if I manage the favoured, then it's -1 attack within 6 inches of him. Okay.
Now, if you're watching now, the Abominant is just coming up on the screen. The one when you were talking about the Abominant was the James's Knight. So we, in terms of what you're looking at right now, this is actually the Abominant, which you're looking at. And now you're going to go on to talk about the Siege Studios Knight, which they've already seen pictures of, but talk us through what that is. Yeah,
so honoured to use James' own Knights. So this guy's a Despoiler. He's got a Thermal Cannon and an Avenger Gatling Cannon. And he's got a Relic Tyrant's Banner, so +3 to his aura range. And in the command phase, on a 5, I get a CP.
That's quite handy.
Yep, quite cool. And then we've got the War Dogs.
Oh.
I have one War Dog Executioner in his own unit.
So that's the new one.
That's the auto cannon one, so like the old, like the Helverins for the Imperial Knights.
Yeah.
And then we have 3 Stalkers, which are the new one. 2 of them have a Demon Breath Spear, which is the thermal spear, and a Chain Talon, which is the sword. Yeah. And then the last one has the Chain Cannon and Slaughter Claw.
Wow, they sound very scary.
I've given him a Warlord trait, so he's got +1 attack and rerolls 1s in melee. And I've given him a mark, the Pyrothrone, which makes him a Psyker, gives him a Psychic power, I've given him Spike School, and more on that during the game. Essentially, I've got 2 Psychic characters now, so I can do Psychic secondaries.
You can.
A bit more reliably.
That's very helpful.
Speaking of which, the secondaries we've gone for are Warp Ritual, as I've mentioned, a Psychic one.
Ooh,
okay. We're going to try and get in the middle. I didn't take Interrogation because you've got a lot of transports there. Grind them down, which you've probably always taken if you're a Knights player usually.
Yeah, just kill stuff in it.
Finally, this is a new one, Ruthless Tyranny. Okay, Ruthless Tyranny, if at the end of the turn I've got Knights controlling 3 objectives or half or more, okay, in this case 3, I'll get 2 points. If I've got half or more objectives within dread range, and we'll discuss that during the game at the start, then I get another point. And then if all of the objectives on the board are within dread range, I get a further point, maximum 4 each turn.
That's a lot.
You ready?
Me?
You ready for this?
Oh, is Jason Bourne ready?
Now, before we go on, we've got a couple of super chats. Robert Welsh has come in, and Robert Welsh has been a member for 9 months. What an absolute legend. We've also got a membership goal for the month. I've put it at 10. If we can get 10 new members by the end of the month, that would be awesome. You can get on any membership level to get all of that content. That might be changing as of June, but for now we're keeping it $2.99. Any membership level, you get all the content, which is where we really help you understand the meta in these recent releases a lot more. But we got a super chat, and that is from Robert Welsh. He said, £5. What a hero. Good to see you guys again. Hope as well as everything. Interested to see what these new Knights bring. What are you guys interested in most? Jake, what are you interested in most at the moment with the new Chaos Knights or Imperial Knights?
In general. I like the whole, you can pop one in an army. I think that's quite cool. Mr. Abominant, whatever his name is, I can't say it properly.
Abomination, yeah.
That's it.
Abominant Snowman.
Yeah, the Abominant Snowman. Yeah, I like that. Michael, what do you like?
I mean, the secondaries, I'm excited about Knights being able to actually do secondaries. That's really, really cool.
Of course, that had to be something playing the game.
Of course, that would be something completely boring, yes.
What about
Chris? What are you looking forward to, mate?
Well, I've only just taken up Knights, and I must say the kits are absolutely gorgeous. They are beautiful models, and even the little war dogs with their cute little claw feet, very nice models. But the durability and the potential for them slotting in, as Jake said, into other lists, a Be'lakor with a Knight list could be very interesting. May not be the kindest thing to do to your opponent. Might be a bit fun.
The 5th greater demon.
I'm looking forward to most Imperial Knights. I can't wait to go over some of my top combos. Now, we've had another super chat here. This is from Josh. He's one of my one-to-one clients, and he's doing it so well with the Space Marines, but he might be moving on to the Chaos Knights. He said to you, this is for you, Jake, and you, Jake, alone. Accept the challenge of working out with Muscle Beach and myself at LVO and another super chat for your fund on the way. Do you accept?
Yeah, right, yeah.
He's accepting, Josh.
For money.
He has accepted. So that is that me, Josh, and Jakey are going to be hitting the gym at LVO. So we've got a little membership. If you want to support the channel and you want more awesome... Press the wrong button there. Apologies.
Maybe we need to start a fund of, how much it's going to cost to get you an vest and short shorts.
I'll happily wear short shorts.
Basilverm has also become a lieutenant, so thank you so much for that. But yeah, obviously with 2 now towards our member goal for the month. Right, so obviously, Jake, let's get on to your list then, mate.
My list was... Michael's going to help fill in some gaps because we had to quickly change things at the last minute. So if I mess up, Michael's going to go, Right, ready? I have got a 2,000 point army of Drukhari. So the first attachment is a Cabal of the Black Heart patrol. So in that patrol, we have a Court of the Archon. So Judge Rinder and her mates. So we've got 4 Urgle in that and 2 Sliffs. That's right, isn't it?
Yeah.
Then we've got an Archon, whatever you want to call it. So he's got Ancient Evil, the Djinn Blade, and Splintered Genius. So that probably all means stuff. Rizar, he's the Warlord. This is the guy I know what he does. So his Warlord trait is reroll hits and wounds. He gives Incubi better things. He's an overall beast, and if he doesn't pick anything up, I'm going to cry. Then I've got a unit of Cavalite Trueborn. So in that Trueborn unit, we have 2 Blasters and Dark Lance.
Nice.
Right? Wowzers. And then we've got 2 units of 5 Incubi with whatever they normally come with.
Demiglaves.
Demigod, whatever you want to call it. 5, count it, 5 boat transport party buses, whatever you want to call it. These are here. They've all got Dark Lances.
Yeah, and one has Grizzly Trophy.
And one has a Grizzly Vesty Trophy. Then I've got a patrol detachment of Cult of Strife. So this means that I can use the Book of Rust, which basically is just reroll wounds. So in that we have a Succubus. So she's got Adrenalite as her combat drug, Torrented Abunation, the Triptych Whip, Precision Blows, Show Stealer. She's got it all, right?
Yep.
Then she's got, and then I've got some Blood Brides. So they're really cool. They've got the Grave Lotus drug. There's a lot of drugs in this army. Shardnet and Impaler on that unit for the trouble. Then we've got 2 units of 10 Witches with Grave Lotus as well. And they've also got whips and nets and stuff.
Yep.
2 units of 5 Mandrakes and 8 Hellions. Did I get it right?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, excellent.
And that is how you bimble through 2,000 points of Drukhari.
Just he's got a Shardnet for the trouble.
Well, just in case there's a trouble and you need to like herd the knights in.
So if you want to,
I'm not being funny, right?
I'm in tears.
But who thought, right, this like net would ever catch anything? If you put it on dice cam real quick, right? What is that catching? You can't even catch a cold.
Everything. You catch COVID, everyone gets that.
Yeah, well, not the beasts.
Right, so Robert Welsh didn't hear our shout out for the 9 months, so massive thank you for becoming just a legend, Robert Welsh. You really are. We've had a few more people become. We've had James Brettle become a captain, Dante Paints become a lieutenant. Let's Talk Wargaming's also super chatted £5. It's time to support the best army in 40k and the man in 40k. Come on, Jake, give us a flex. He's already doing it. Look, he was already doing it. Then we've also got, we've had a super chat from Josh again.
Oh, God.
Now this is specifically for your LVO fund to get Jake to LVO. Your super chat, Jake.
Right.
Hold on to your hat.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
It's not $100 because that would be an incredible super chat.
Yeah.
Josh has done a little bit more than that.
Okay, I'm really nervous now.
$200 is in the Super Chat fund for you now, Jake. So we're now up to $350. Which is incredible.
What, in total?
Yeah, I believe so.
Jesus. Well, thank you very much.
Josh, thank you so much, mate.
That is really, really kind. Thank you a lot, and I will definitely work out with you at LVO with Steve if you really want him there.
And a protein shake.
And we'll have a protein shake and a protein bar and just mingle.
Last time you had a protein shake, mate, you performed
I
pretty...
absolutely smashed 5 Dread Knights and then proceeded to get smashed by 5. I think it was like the come down.
Yeah.
Like of it.
What we can see now is the flex before and after as well.
Yeah.
We've got that one recorded.
That's the goal. We've got it in the bag. Josh, thank you so much. I can't really put into words how grateful I am. So thank you very much, and hopefully we'll see you there.
Yeah, mate. Absolute legend.
Obviously, we'll go through secondaries before that blows my mind. So I went with the Court of the Archon uses his power to make the court give what he needs. I've gone with engage on all fronts. So basically, the more quarters I'm in, the more fun I have. And then I've got bring it down. Got to kill those knights. Obviously, it'd be silly not to. But you only give up 14. Is that right?
So it's 12 for the little guys.
Oh, sorry, 12.
3 for each big one.
Oh,
so
sorry.
you just have to kill all 4 little ones and one big.
I can't see that little one's hiding behind him.
Yeah,
like
he's
when,
hiding.
Like when I get scared and I call Steve over.
He's hiding.
And then I've got retrieve Nachmund data, soon to be Nephilim from the announcements, but it's still going to be R&D, so we don't need to learn a whole new abbreviation. And those are my secondaries, obviously. And yeah, thank you, Michael. I'm ready to like rock and roll some dice.
Well, let's do this then.
Be genuinely quite handsome. So, Michael, what are you rolling?
I'll use a blue dice.
Cool. I'm going to use a white Vanguard Tactics dice. Ooh. Let's rub it on the symbol for good luck. And then,
I'll put this one in my mouth for good luck.
you
Health
go
and safety.
first.
Can you make sure you clean that one off there, Jake?
Yes, sir. I am COVID compliant. After you. A 5. A strong 5. Let's hope. A 4. Not as strong as 5. That is maths. Right, anywho.
Robert Welsh has said, is anyone else missing rodding? I'm missing rodding. That was the best.
I miss rodding.
Everyone
I still call
misses.
it rod.
I do.
That's the problem. That's why I lose all my games, because I start doing rod and then I start doing R&D and I somehow drop 4 points.
Also, we've had a quick question. He didn't super chat this in, but I'll quickly answer it. Hi, this is from P. Lacy. Hi, with the ability to take a big knight, Death Guard, without losing any of the abilities. What does the knights lose? Chris, what do you lose if you take one knight in your Chaos army?
So he does indeed lose his dread abilities. So that turn by turn from turn 1 to 5, he's no longer going to gain that. However, if he's a big knight, he can still be psychic. He can still take the other marks of Slanish, Khorne, etc. So, have a look at your list and figure out how is going to be the best way to slot him in.
I will also add, you do lose objective secured on any war dogs you take in that detachment.
Dreadful.
And you lose the count as 10 models if you're a big boy.
Terribly dreadful.
Dreadful.
It can only be a Dreadblade as well.
But I tell you what's not dreadful.
Yeah.
And that is another super chat we've got in from our favourite Mandy. Mandy said piggyback in on the amazing donation from Joshua for more for Jake. $50.
Oh, well, yeah. So
Jake?
I'll do anything for money. Thank you very much, Mandy.
Jake, you're coming to LVO, mate.
I am coming to LVO.
That will cover your flights now. We just need to get your accommodation and we're there.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Yeah, very good. I don't really know what to say, to be honest. So why don't I let Michael moving do the talking, but I am very grateful for it.
Absolutely.
Thank you for that.
I'll mute you guys and we'll head over to myself and Chris.
Don't
head over.
And Chris.
We're not heading over.
We're
already
over
here.
to the top camera.
That's where we're heading.
Boom.
Top down. So Chris, first of all, Mandy, thank you so much for your super chat. But Chris, what are your first impressions of this book? Obviously, this is a very, very fresh first impression. What are you thinking? What's taken your fancy so far?
So it's going to be the War Dog variations, I think, mainly for myself. There's now 5 different War Dog variations, and you've got everything that supports you from the front line with the Carnivore. He's got his dual claws, he's getting his teeth sunk in, he's having a fight, all the way to your back line with the auto cannon. You know what? Can't remember their names, not going to lie, but the ones with the auto cannons. And, you know, sitting on that rear, screening out the rear, pumping rounds forwards, getting that easy kill tally, you know, getting their mark up, and just being able to support all the way up through the board. And I think that's going to be really interesting to see. However, we're playing with the big knights tonight, so I'm keen to see actually what they can do on the mic. You know, he's a great player. He's thrashed me before, so...
I like how the big knights really support the small ones. And just getting each of those different abilities, that's somehow what the Imperial Knights do really, really well. Each different type of big knight buffs your small knights in a different way. And I think we're going to be seeing some really interesting interactions with that. So next week, I'm going to run the Imperial Knights, which I've got some lists teetering with. But there's some really good combos in there. I just can't make up my mind whether I'm going to go Imperialis or Questor Mechanicus. Both are really good options, and I think that's the same for this Infernal or Iconoclast, right? So, Chris, if you're Iconoclast, am I right by saying you're getting a... No, he's just checking the book. Iconoclast, believe you get an extra attack in combat and then also an additional AP. Does that sound about right?
That is right, yeah. And then the other one is
and then,
rolling off the dice.
And you can take D3 mortal wounds in pick, I believe. And you can get like +1 to wound on one of your weapons.
So you either inflict one mortal wound on yourself and then roll a dice on a D3. You then select one thing from each Demonic Surge table option. Sorry, Jake's just rolling dice here. So
don't worry about that. Just let him do that.
I'm pressing buttons and messing it up already.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
Inflict D3 mortal wounds on yourself, risk it for a chocolate biscuit, and then you can pick which Demonic Surge ability you want to take.
Yeah, I like it. So I'm going to bring up the scores and the CPs for the guys at home so you can see exactly what's going on there. Michael, how many CPs are you on? 9 now?
I rolled for the Tyrant's banner. I've got one more.
So you're on 10?
Went up to 10, yeah.
And Jake, how many CPs are you on? You on 10?
No, I'm on like 8.
He's on 8. Okay, I'll take you down a couple then. Right, also had another super chat, and this is from Johnny Clark. Johnny's actually coming to the BAO workshop because he's a legend, and he's also on the academy because he's a legend. He also did basic training because he's a super legend. He's put in $20, and he's put for Jake. And Johnny's put, if Jake got the workout, we got to get him to the Bechamel buffet at Caesars. Better than it. So not only do you get a workout, but then we can go to the Caesars buffet.
Feed them gains, Jake.
I've always wanted to go on tour.
We've also had Lorenzo. He's become a lieutenant, and Mikhail's also become a lieutenant. So thanks so much for supporting us. This honestly is awesome, guys. Thank you so much. Yes. So Michael's obviously just moved out some of those knights there. A little bit more aggressive than I actually thought Michael would have been, but it looks like Michael's going for it. I like it. What do you think, Chris? Is he? How would have you played out this first turn?
I'm unsure on the sort of prospect of, you know, turn 3, turn 4, there's potential for the durability. If you can survive that first round, second round of shooting, you know, you can have some mass effect with the dread abilities in sort of that turn 3 and 4, maybe remove an obsec or getting their troops to...
you got to stay in it, right? You can't lose those big knights too early.
Exactly. So it's you either play a little bit cagey, you know, at the start, try to protect your big knights, push out the little knights to the front.
So I think he's
have an
brought
effect.
The one that Siege has painted there, that beautiful like light teal colour. If we see now on screen, camera 3, right in the middle, it looks like he's getting that line of sight. So we'll see, they're ready. It looks like they're ready for us now. So we'll go back to camera 1. I'll unmute the guys, and Michael give us a very brief run through of what he's done this turn.
Okay, so we've got Harbingers of Dread as our ability. Round 1, that's Doom. So while you're within dread range, you're -1 leadership and -1 on your combat attrition.
And all the Eldar reroll wins.
Okay, well, we'll see about that.
So that was an Eldar-related pun.
Quick question. Do you still have a stratagem that is really good against Slanesh?
Oh, that thing.
And do you now gain the Slanesh keyword on one of your things?
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you have the Slanesh
I think
keyword?
it's like reroll hits, isn't it?
I think
let's go find out.
Reroll hits and we'll find out.
I think
Michael
this could be the first time ever I've ever seen this stratagem used.
Not until the demon book's out, but yeah. So, well, actually, the newer like demon-y builds all have keepers in.
Yeah.
I know, but still, great. I've never seen it happen on channel. Right, here we go then. So, Michael, talk us through what you've done.
I've rolled for the Tyrant's Banner to get a command point. I got it back. I just got one. And then I took some Infernal Mortal Wounds. Luckily, I only rolled a 1 for the D3s. So I'm going to call him James, Siege Knight.
Altero.
I went for plus 3 inches of move, just to get a bit further. I needed to get an angle on a raider. I kind of want to kill one raider this turn, and I really needed the extra movement to be able to see one. The Abominant.
Yeah.
The Abominant, I also went for the 3 inches of extra move, so I can get within 6 of the centre of the board. I just want to get a quick warp ritual off. I am aware that he could take some shots without his psychic power, which gives him a 5-up feeling of pain. But I figure I've got 3 big knights already.
Is that his power?
That's his power.
Wow, that's very
got
good.
3 big knights already, so the threat's there. I can probably wait a turn. I just want to get one in the bag.
Yeah, you need it now.
Yeah.
Because you get 3 points, don't you, if you do it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. On
take
the
those victories.
other side, the Rampage has come forward. He's come rampaging forward.
Quinton Rampage Jackson.
He's a bit faster than the other knights because he's a rampager. And
With his family.
Two of his 2 sons have come with him.
Father, no.
They've followed him. And we're looking to just make sure we hold this. I need to hold 3 objectives, of course, for my secondary.
Your dready thing.
My dready secondary.
And to follow up on what Steve said, yes, they do still have it. It's called the Great Enemy, 1 CP. I can reroll hits and wounds versus Slanesh model.
Very nice.
So, yeah. So you watch out.
I am watching out.
These knights are looking awesome in Sebcam. He's really getting some quality shots tonight. So yeah, if you're liking Sebcam, give us a like. Yeah, obviously.
I like Sebcam.
Well, if you like the show, give us a like, give us a comment. Always really, really helpful.
Like the video.
So for you, Mike, how does that stratagem interact with the no rerolls on your Warlord trait?
You wouldn't be able to reroll anything. Well, the thing is, the Slanesh Knight I have isn't the one with the Blessings of the Dark Master no rerolls. So the only Slanesh Knight I have is the Rampager. So
Quinton
you could reroll
Rampage
hits and wounds against him.
It would have been so gutting if we found that out and you're like, yeah, you can't actually reroll anything anyway.
Yeah, imagine.
So,
Thankfully, that's not the case.
yeah.
You're all good.
We get to show off the cool stratagem, everyone. Right.
Yes.
So that's your movement.
Yeah.
So psychic, you actually, everyone, brace themselves. We've got a psychic phase from a Chaos Knight army.
Real simple warp ritual with the Abominant.
Abominant.
With the Abominant.
Abominant.
That goes off.
There we go.
Could
So
you-
that is
Just grab that dice there, Jake.
Could you remove the 2 out of there
Which one?
for us?
Oh, get out of
Cheers,
here.
mate.
You
So
silly
that's
two.
gone off.
Tattoo dice.
Got that.
Yeah, it's my tattooed on.
No denies for you then, Jake. So we're straight on to, obviously you can't do a psychic action and a psychic power.
You've got the little one who could do a power, or do they require line of sight?
His power doesn't have the range, sadly.
Gutted. Oh well.
Yeah.
We move into the shooting phase.
Shooting phase.
What are you going to do?
I'm just looking at the stratagems. I don't think there's anything that I can use here, but
thought
the Knight Despoiler, James, is going to shoot this raider
No.
with all of its weapons.
With Hannah Montana and friends.
Yes, with Hannah Montana and friends.
The
Would you like to
humanity.
do any
Oh
defensive
yeah, I want a
strats?
lightning fast reflexes.
Is that 1 or 2 CP now?
1.
1.
One.
Cool. Alrighty then.
See, did you see how quickly I reacted to that? That was my lightning fast reflexes.
Yeah, I've got nothing here that I don't
And
think
maybe-
would help.
I thought
Cool.
that stratagem was called Murder Bus. It's actually called
Murder
Murder
Bus.
Bliss.
Yep, Murder Bus.
1 CP Murder Bus.
So
Right.
what are you firing first then,
We'll fire
Michael?
the thermal first.
Treat yourself. Go on then.
This
Oh,
is
God.
2d3 shots now.
Oh, okay, so that's changed. Oh,
Excellent.
2.
So that's 2 shots. I'm hitting on 4s
because
because
I'm fast.
you're super fast. I've hit you once.
Oh, sick.
And then wounding on 3s, strength 9.
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, I'm not going to re-roll any of this because I need my CP for fancy strats.
I want to show off the book.
And then the Avenger Gatling Cannon.
The Avengers Gatling Cannon.
This is the one that does the work anyway.
That's a
You're
bit
fine.
better.
You're fine.
That's
You'll
a
be
bit
fine.
That's a bit better. And then 4s to wound. Again, I could have used Infernal to get +1 to wound on this, but I
you-
needed the 3 inches
Because
to be able to
otherwise
see
this
you.
would never have been possible.
Okay, not bad.
4.
Not bad.
Okay.
You got 4 saves there. It's AP2 and it's 2 damage.
Well, I have a 5+ invulnerable save.
Yes, yes you do.
Cool.
Yep.
Right, so 5+. So I failed 2, and they're 2 damage each. As you're
Yep,
saying.
so 4 damage.
So I'm down to 6 wounds.
Cool. The Heavy Stubber.
The stir.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, nice. Oh. Nice.
2 wounds with the Heavy Stubber.
So this
no
has
AP.
a 4+ save. Oh, cool.
Yeah, take another wound.
Take that,
And then
you
the
silly boat.
Rampager, I think, is just going to shoot
Quinton Rampage Jackson.
This Raider, we'll just get some wounds in
So
there.
obviously, I'm not -1 to hit on this one.
Bang, bang, bang.
Pew.
One more save, no AP.
Loves it.
Cool. Other than that, you're all behind obscuring terrain. I can't do anything else. That's me.
So we had a question here from Robert Welsh. He said, are you not able to perform psychic powers after you do a psychic action? Example, Grey Knights, Purifying Ritual. So well, obviously with the Grey Knights, Jake, you're obviously our expert because you're the #1 player in the world. How does it work with doing psychic actions in Grey Knights? I don't know.
No, they still follow the same rules. So
Yeah.
so if you do a psychic action, you forgo all of your psychic powers.
Unless
It's
stated.
stated otherwise.
Yeah.
So there is like one exception in Grey Knights, which is like a warlord trait or something. But yeah, sadly,
Yeah.
Thousand Suns can basically ignore half of it. So
Yeah, there's nothing in the Chaos Knights books that lets you do that. So
just
No.
be thankful.
There's a little bit in like Eldar, a little bit in Nids.
Yeah.
But remember, even if you have that ability, let's say you can cast 2 powers, right?
You give up.
You normally give up both of them.
Yeah.
If you even have an ability which allows you to do psychic actions as well as powers, if you can normally cast 2, if you want to do a psychic action, that's going to take up one of your 2 powers you can cast. It's not you can cast 2 powers and an action.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, because a lot of people get confused with the Grey Knight strat.
And also the Maleceptor, you can't do 3 powers and an action. You can only do 2 powers.
But you can do 6 more wings
You can do 6 more wings.
with the brain
more.
bugs.
Right.
Or more. Encouraged more.
So have you got any more shooting then, Michael?
no, that's it.
You're done.
That's it.
Oh.
That's all I
Com-
can see.
combat?
Sorry.
Yeah, let's charge. Why not? These mandrakes. There's some mandrakes in here.
Some
You can't see them,
mandrakes.
but they are an inch away from the wall, so that is not a charge I can make. And yeah, they're just too far away.
So is that a no?
That's a no.
How about no, Mackenzie?
How about no? Right, Jake, you get a CP, my man.
Hang on.
I do score some points, of course.
Oh, yeah, you can have some of those. All right, then, what have you scored, Michael?
So we're not going to get grind this round unless
Oh.
Jake foolishly throws something in my face. We are, however, going to get 3 points for, I forget the name, Ruthless Tyranny, and we're going to get 3, I believe, for Warp Ritual for the first
Yeah,
Warp
free, it
Ritual.
goes 3, 7, 12. Yeah.
Cool. Nice.
Cool, yeah, English.
And did you score any additional points on the primary, good
No,
sir?
got to plant some bombs, and maybe we'll do some later in the game, maybe.
So that's a no.
No.
So that's a no.
How about no, Mackenzie?
All right, then, Jake, onto your turn.
I want Jazz to run him.
Jazz can do whatever he likes.
That's the one I can't reroll on you.
So, Michael, you finish that round on 16 VPs as we head into Jake's
So,
turn 1. Let's do
so
this.
Jazz it can.
So I'm going to mute you guys as we head over to the table.
So Jazz is going to.
Chris, what are your thoughts then on guys? Just if you can, just lower the voice in case any noise
Reduce your
pollution.
happiness.
Yeah,
Jake.
stop being happy, Jake.
Just because you're going abroad.
So Chris, what are your thoughts on Michael pushed that knight quite heavily forward there into the middle? Do you think he's overstretched himself ever so slightly, or do you think he's actually still okay in this situation? I haven't played knights in a long time to really know. What do you think? So obviously his damage output wasn't great, bit of a whiffer. What are your thoughts?
Unfortunately, that dice roll absolutely let him down. It's going to be a tough one. It depends if Jake can do the work on that middle knight. If he takes that out or even starts bringing it down, he's
Brackets it.
Yeah, he's gonna lose a big buffing model potentially.
Yeah.
That is key to maybe the later stages of the game. And I think it's now going to be interesting to see which way he goes on the harbingers of dread.
Yeah.
Is he going to go despair or darkness or stick out with doom?
It's a strange one because both armies here with Powers of Pain and the way that the Dread Harbingers work, both armies are going to get stronger as the game goes on.
And so he needs to, try and mitigate against that incoming damage now. Jake's got all these gunboats that are now going to push out from that cover, start getting line of sight, getting shots onto him.
Yeah.
He's got enough troops there as well to start trying to wrap things up in combat. He's doing the charge and not being charged. So
Yes,
that's
chat.
something
Let
that
us
he's gonna
know.
want.
You guys watching back home, what do you think? Has Michael pushed a little bit too aggressive there? Could he have played a little bit more conservative? What do you think? Or is he fine? You guys watching, let us know. Is it the good thing to take the mid board? Obviously, having a bit of presence in the middle of the table there is going to certainly help with the hold more. He's got, good heroic intervention in the rest of it. But it's going to be interesting now to see. So, chat, interested in your opinions. Also, chat, I want to know if you have ordered yourself the Get Started box or the new box that obviously Games Workshop have brought out. You've ordered 2, right?
Brand new, straight off press. Get them in, get it bolted up.
And is it because of the new war dogs that are in there that have really
Those
took
new
your fancy?
War dogs, with the customized, take those weapon systems, put them on the old armigers, depending on which way you want to run them. But having those 2 aberrants, it's potentially going to be incredible having them, and they're just beautiful models. So,
I just got my IKEA first ever drill, biggest attachment, and I just power drilled in every single arm I possibly could find and stuck magnets in, and now we can do whatever we want.
And it's all fun and games until you draw your finger. So
it is, yeah, or until you realise you've gone through the back of the outside of the other model and you've got a gaping hole now, which you've got to
Only an issue for Imperial Knights, though. Chaos
Yes.
Knights, it just adds to aesthetics.
That's it, yeah. Well, the Imperial Knights don't get those options. You can't take the Gatler. You can't take the Claw. You are only a simple War Dog or Armiger.
Which, again, Games Workshop, brilliant job in actually packaging in them 2 into the same box now. You buy 1 box and you get the option of 4 models. So,
Yeah.
again, get those magnets out and
You're away.
bigger bang for your buck. Literally.
I mean, look at that knight. James from Siege has done an incredible job on that. It looks absolutely awesome. So we've got, what have we got here? Dante Paints has said, yes, I've ordered the army box for a laugh. Josh has said, picking up the Chaos Bites first thing Saturday from the pre-order. Awesome. John Brackham. Now, this is a man. This is a legend. The John, the one, the only Bracken has said, sticking 2 knights in the middle would be nice to ensure a big 12 from the primary next turn. Would have been nice to see, but I'm sure I'm not sure if one's got the chops for it. That's going to be interesting. Mandy D, I said, I think he needs to be more aggressive and push further, using those big bases to block avenues of approach to the center. Mandy, absolutely. Love it. Okay, cool. Star Pilot said, ordered the box set at the Seattle Open. Good man. Right, okay, here we go then. Jake's given us the nod. I think he's ready. We'll head back over to the table. Jake, no swearing. What are you doing?
I don't know. I've moved some boats because they have people in with lances that are going to go mess up that night. James, I'm really sorry, but he's put you as the sacrificial lamb. I love you. Yeah. So, lances, blasters, everything. Mandrews over there have just done their rod R&D. They're Mandrews.
Mandrakes.
Drukharis. There's Drukharis, Mandrews. So we've got them. And
you did roll for it as well.
And I did roll, and I got the rod. I rolled a 2, R&D, whatever it is. So I've got that quarter now.
Cool.
And then this quarter is pretty much done. So.
Well, that's what you think.
Well, we don't know. He's probably going to run at me. Anyway, I'm just going to shoot some lances. So are we ready?
Yeah.
So we'll start with the most lame lance, which is the one that's been bracketed. So 4 to hit.
Okay. Right.
Oh, here we go. This is where he's going to do something.
We do have a rotate ion shields equivalent now. It is 2 CP on a big knight, which is pretty expensive.
Even more encouragement for the armigers.
I think.
Stop it.
I think I'm gonna.
You're gonna have to use
shooting.
All of them.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Yeah.
2 CP.
So I'm going to vect it.
Yeah.
So it's going to cost you 3 CP the next time.
What I was worried about. So. Yeah.
Ben, eat your heart out.
Bait and switch.
The old bait and switch. Ben, thank you, and thank you for reminding me. So, right, here we go. First lance. Are we ready? 4+ because I've been bracketed. But I can re-roll it because I am.
You're a black heart.
Have a black heart.
Is he reading this off some sort of script or
No,
something?
Damn it.
You
Right.
know, considering before the stream,
Next lance.
he was in
Yes.
flat.
Haha.
So where Jake is
hits.
now.
It does hit.
What's the toughness of it?
8.
Cool. I am strength 9. 8?
Should be 8.
Oh, it's 8. I've been sold a dream. Were they ever 9?
No.
Well, sorry. So 4. That's a wound.
Very
a
nice.
Bang. So
I'm gonna answer your 6 with another 6 of my own.
okay, but
This is for siege.
but you just need a 4, don't you?
Yeah.
Like in.
Well, I'm gonna roll a 6 anyway.
No, that's fine. But just in. Oh, but
I
you
do
still
save
save
it.
it. Right, this is bad.
James is clearly watching.
Next Lance. I hope so. He sponsors it. So, next Lance. A 3. It hits. A 4. It wounds.
Oh, come on, James.
James, stop.
Good man.
So, please. And then the next one.
James is just untouchable there. Look at him. He's just like, he ain't taking anything right now.
Next one. He misses, but I have a black heart. And he misses again. And then the final one. He hits, and he doesn't wound. I'm just going to CP it. It doesn't wound. Oh, this is terrible.
Why would you CP reroll that? Because you're not going to kill him. Was that your last one?
No, I've got more, but I just want to kill him.
Save it for a damage.
He just got caught up in the
Fine,
moment.
I'll save it for a damage.
He got caught up.
No, I want to go.
The enthusiasm was high.
I want to kill it.
You only ever spend your CP if it's going to make a difference, Jake, and that is not the time.
Confidence and clarity. Yeah. Right. So, what else has he got? Oh, cool. So I've got 2 blasters and a dark lance.
Yes.
And these hit on 2s because I'm a trueborn.
Yes.
So 2s. Oh.
Very nice.
And then 4s. Let's hope we don't mess this one up. Oh, 1.
Okay.
So another invulnerable save.
Come on, Siege. Okay, cool. It goes through.
D6.
3.
I'll take
Very nice.
3. I'm not going to
I'm
reroll
counting
a 3.
down at the moment.
And
Yep.
then dark lance 2. He hits. 4. No!
Don't do
It is
it.
my last one.
So is it going to make a difference here?
Are you going to
You
bracket
also
him?
have a blast pistol. I believe those
But,
are they 18-inch range or 12?
It's a pistol. What pistol are we playing with? A water pistol.
I mean, I've seen plenty of pistols shoot at 18-inch.
Just make sure you rub the dice on your leg, Jake.
The
You get rolling.
Cannonball does. Pew.
Does it bracket him if it does well go through or not?
No,
So he's on 20 wounds at the moment. So if you do 6, then he's down
fair
14.
Keep,
so-
save your CPs, Jake. And also, we've got a legend in the chat, Black Rabbit Gaming. He said, CPs for VPs, Jake. You know it. So don't get too
if
excited.
a fellow Jake says don't do it, that's all I need.
Yeah.
So, anywho, I think that's me, as sad as that is.
Wow.
I'm not actually going to get engaged, which I realised when we removed the mandrakes.
Is there any... Oh, you had the mandrakes that
Yeah,
you took
and
off
then
the
I
board.
removed them off the table. For another
I'm
one.
happy, as
I'm
your
not.
friend and ally,
So,
to let you
but
put them right
they'll
in front of me.
die. I don't, no, it's fine. I'll forego it because I want them to do more in the game. I'll happily sacrifice. We need to stay here because otherwise you're just going to run all over. You're going to probably run all over me anyway. But I have confidence with this. But I get one bit of rod. Don't get engage and
You don't get engaged.
no engage.
Are you sure you don't want to just put something there?
I think you probably should.
I'll put.
You could put,
Can I put a raider?
raider. You
there?
could put a
Right.
raider there, yeah.
Tell you what, I'll put.
So what you could do, actually, tactically, is put it there and block this knight going to anyone else.
Right, we'll do that. Hang on. Let's just make sure it's legal.
Poor lad forgot he had engage.
It's legal.
Yeah.
It's because of all the. I got
if you go right on
overwhelmed
the
by
edge,
all the very
You'll
kind
be able
people.
to disembark into the building
I see.
if I destroy it, you see.
Right.
Bit of a
Boats.
coaching moment there for
Vanguard
you.
tactics.
Vanguard tactics. Boats.
For 299, Jake.
For $2.99. I am a member, I think. Yeah, no, I definitely am. I bought it the moment we launched it because Steve said. No, he's been telling me not to repeat that.
Shh.
So,
Right, so at the end of that, Jake, you are now on 12 victory points. Michael's on 16. As we head into Michael's turn, Michael, how many objectives are you on?
I am on 3 and
So,
more.
so you're going to get 12 points.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Not much I could really, because we discussed that at length, and there was like
We
nothing
did.
I could do to stop you having
We
that.
discussed whether it was worth sending in Incubi and Drazar just to get rid of the knight, but at this stage, it's so early in the game that you'd potentially lose them.
Yeah. And also,
so-
like, I have to kill him. Even if I don't kill him, I don't get it. So, and there's too much risk.
Mandy is admiring the paint job on the boats. She
They're
said in the
lovely.
chat. They do look absolutely stunning, actually. Matt Chin, you've done a great job.
You haven't even seen the best bits. The infantry are incredible.
I know.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm very
Right.
jealous. Well, no, I'm not very jealous. I'm using it.
So we're going to mute you two,
Cool.
and we'll head over to the top-down cam, and Michael can get on with his turn 2. I better update the old score so we know we're going to quarter 2.
Do I get a
I'm going
CP?
to phone Ben.
I do. I'll get an extra CP.
So Chris,
CP.
that wasn't actually too bad. Michael got away, I would say, quite luckily there. He made a lot of 4-ups.
I think they both did. I made that comment of maybe Mike should have played a bit more cagey at the start. Jake didn't do anything too wild, I think, in that game. Ultimately, if they both played cagey, it would have been boring for your viewers this evening.
Yeah.
Without showcasing, but this potentially now is going to work in Michael's favour. Now he's, as you can see there, he's moving that knight up. He's getting nice and close. He's making that charge next turn. He's going to start holding that board, and Jake's going to have an answer, or he's going to have to start offloading those troops from those boats and hoping that they can wrap up those knights long enough and survive.
Yeah.
The wave of pain that's going to be coming their way.
This is going to be an interesting one now, I think, with how Jake sort of takes command of this army. I think Michael's got the foothold into the game. He's now in the position where he's actually able to move out, apply some pressure. Just by moving that knight there as well, is ensuring that no matter where Jake goes, he's going to be able to heroically intervene. And now obviously having the double knights there, I mean, look at that. That's a great shot.
Bit of buddy system there going on.
Jake is going to struggle to take this objective off him.
And he's now put himself in that position where he's the one controlling the game. Jake now has to react, not Mike reacting to whatever Jake's doing with those boats and offloading troops into different corners, different objectives.
Yeah. Normally you want to be the person dictating the tempo, what we call dictating the speed of the play, which Michael's doing here. Now, Drukhari are an army that can react for some time. You always want to be the proactive player, but Drukhari's got the speed, especially as they go into those later rounds where they can get that advance in charge and start to get them in the place wherever they need to be. They got the mobility from the boats, the super quick infantry. It's going to be an interesting one now, I think. I would say the Drukhari play quite similar to how the Sisters play, that kind of toughness 3 vibe, units that can really trade up in terms of the value that they get. But yeah, chat, interested to know your thoughts. I will put a poll up in the chat. Who do you think is going to win this from this position? Is it... who is your...
I think now Mike's controlling this game a bit better. That Harbingers of Dread, he's now choosing which way he wants to go. Again, he's not choosing those abilities to react to what's coming at him.
Yeah.
He's choosing, am I going to start switching off auras? Am I then going to take off OBSEC? He's sitting in the middle of that board. That Dread ability's got a 12-inch radius. He's got 2 big knights. Everything's going to be coming into that sort of aura ability. But it's not an aura. That ability's range. And if he goes into Creep and Dismay reads out that if that enemy unit has any aura abilities, subtract 3 inch from the range of those abilities. If that enemy unit has any abilities that are used in a command phase, subtract 3 inches from those abilities as well. However, it's going to be that round 3 coming into it. If he stays within Despair, remove OBSEC. He's already holding those 2 rear objectives. He's contesting that middle objective with 2 big knights, counting as 20 models.
Yeah.
Switch off OBSEC. There's not much Jake's going to be able to do there.
Yeah, those witches, you can't just outnumber them, because obviously what a really good tactic is against this sort of army is just to, throw your boats in to combat just so that they can't heroically intervene, and then just place a model on the objective, which has objective secured. Right, okay, I think the guys are giving us the thumbs up. We are ready, or I'm hoping it is a thumbs up and nothing else they're giving us, but you never know with these two. So,
Steve nearly just had a heart attack.
What are you laughing at? What are you laughing at? Michael, how many CPs you on, mate?
So I gained another one with the Tyrant's Banner.
So you're on 12?
Yeah. No, I spent 2 in Jake's turn.
Oh, okay.
So I should be back on 10 now.
Yeah, don't be giving him any advantages.
I'll take 2 extra.
No worries.
I kept James alive. So.
I'd blind react to the codexes.
Okay, important thing to talk about is Harbingers of Dread.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
we missed keys there.
Am I muted or am I?
You're unmuted,
No,
yeah.
what I said was, you said the most important thing to talk about, and I said how handsome I am, and then you went Harbingers of Dread.
That is important.
It's like a new puppy, just
right.
ignore bad behaviours.
And I don't appreciate how handsome you are enough.
No, I don't think anyone.
Jake, so...
When I bring up my new moisturising makeup range, you all laughed at me.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. What are you?
We've gone into darkness.
Ooh.
It's got dark, guys.
The lights are off.
We've gone for Geist Storm. Okay, so while an enemy unit is within dread range of this model, each time they're selected to shoot with or charge, they have to take a dread test. So this is a 2d6 roll.
Test.
2d6 roll, test. And you have to be lower than your leadership.
Okay. I'm quite
and you're already at -1 if you're within dread range anyway.
Oh no.
Now, if you fail it and you want to shoot, you can only shoot the closest target.
What, me?
Yeah.
No, Seb.
Yeah.
Seb, come here.
Seb's been looking for a fight all night long. This is right now, Sally.
But if you fail it and you want to charge something,
Yeah.
you half your charge roll.
What, is this like old Fear or Terror? What, one of the little arms is like, blue? So,
Yeah, well...
does this work on everything?
Yeah.
What, including Mortari?
Yeah.
Blue? And they're like, no, please, no, I can't, he's too terrifying.
What's important here as well is it's not an aura, so you can't switch it off. It's an ability.
I'm used to not being able to switch.
And currently it is 12 inches. So if you're within 12 inches of
What?
one of my knights, then you have to do a dread test if you want to shoot or charge.
So everything that isn't in dread range, what do they see?
They're completely fine. They can do whatever.
No, but what do they see?
What do they see? Well, they see a
Is it just like there's basically just a bunch of darkness around them, and then the guys over here are like, I wonder what that big black hole
Well,
is.
No, they just see pretty models painted by Siege Studios.
The thing is that Drukhari can see in the
Handsome
dark.
models. Yeah, they have.
So
They've got.
actually-
They used to have night fight. Like,
Yeah.
Night vision.
Yeah.
Matt Laura, one of our VT coaches, has said that turn 2 dread rule is severely underrated. I mean, it's strong, isn't it? We're certainly
That
rating
sounds
it here.
ridiculous.
Yeah, it's pretty strong, especially because I play a lot of combat armies. Right, Michael. So psychic phase, what are you doing?
Yeah, so I took some mortal wounds on James in order to get +1 to wound on his Avenger Gatling cannon.
Here's Captain America.
He took 2 mortal wounds. We've moved some stuff into the centre. The psychic
Some stuff.
war dog is now within 6 of the centre, so can do the psychic action.
He's gonna.
And the abominant is going to start doing his own psychic powers.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, so psychic action time.
Yeah.
Warp ritual with the war dog. That does go off.
Steve, that knight does look really nice. You've done a fantastic job on it.
Look
Thanks,
at that
mate.
plasma glow.
In my Sons of Horus colour scheme. Yeah.
So you get that off.
Get that off.
So you've got psychic ritual, warp ritual.
Warp ritual for
So
7
you're
points now.
7 points. Now, Abominant, what's he going to do?
The abominant is going to cast Winds of the Warp.
Winds of the War.
Winds of the Warp. We're summoning he's going to do a big old fart. The Winds of the Warp.
Oh,
Okay.
that why he's got his tail. It's
Yeah,
whacked.
it's going to waft it away.
Good
with his tail.
Abominant. Good Abominant. Good Abominant.
So this is
House
cast
train.
on a 6.
Yes.
He's got +1 to cast from his
And
relic.
he's just got it. What a hero.
So he's just about got it. All right. Awesome stuff. His other powers, one of them busts my guys against you in combat. Sort of irrelevant at the moment. So I'm just going to chuck some mortal wounds your way.
What? He can
Yeah.
cast 2?
He casts 2.
Wow.
I know, this guy is...
This guy's a better wizard
beast.
than like Eldar people and
Yeah.
all that. What
better
is-
than a warlock.
He's better than a warlock in costs about 50 times as much.
So we're casting Coruscating Hate. This is basically Smite. So
Hate's
the
a
closest
strong
target
word. Yeah.
takes D3 mortal wounds.
Hate's a strong word.
That is a 10. If I'd done Smite, I got a Super Smite because I got
Ooh.
+1, but I didn't.
Okay.
The closest, I believe, visible is this guy. This raider
Yeah.
here.
So how many more wounds do I take?
Just a D3. 3. Very nice. And then I roll another D6, and I could do mortal wounds to the next closest. So the closest other enemy unit within 6 and visible to that enemy unit, which is this raider. Roll a dice. I rolled a 2, you just take 1 mortal wound. But on a 4, you would have taken D3.
just one mortal wound.
Just a single mortal wound.
That's ridiculous.
Okay, that's the psychic phase.
Yeah, that was very cool. Now we're into the shooting phase.
Yeah, get ready.
So I'll take my. You're in my dread range. So,
Right, James is a little bit annoyed. Okay.
did they not
You
thin
can
their
sense
paints?
his frustration through the screen.
They didn't thin their paints.
Yep, you
Or
didn't.
And they built their own characters. Die!
You've just fired 8 dark light shots at him.
Yeah, and he's absolutely not having it.
Not having it.
He's got his Siege Studio sunglasses on, which I really want a pair. Anyway.
The Avenger is going to go into the wounded
Yeah.
one because he's got 4 wounds left.
He
And then
does
we're
have 4 wounds.
We're going to try the thermal again, but we're going to go for the other one.
Okay.
Is he super fast again, Jake?
Let me ask. Which one? Like I say,
Well, if you're going to lightning fast any, it's
I
going to be the
assume
one with the thermal.
yeah.
Because the Avenger guy's going to kill that even if he's hitting
Yeah.
on 4. Statistically, you lose the model with 4 wounds left.
Yeah.
In my humble opinion,
Yeah.
you either lightning fast this one to stop me killing it and then
Why
charging.
that one?
To stop me killing it and charging
There's
the
so
contents.
many.
Or
But I'm
you
gonna-
use it on a full
Well, I
health.
can't. I could just go into the building with these ones.
You could, yeah.
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 So I'm gonna listen
Okay.
to Professor
All right.
Box, and I'm gonna lightning
And
fast the one you put the thermal
Okay.
into.
All right, I was going to say you've got others on 10 wounds that may be more likely to survive.
It doesn't matter. They're all
Given how the thermal cannon's been going, I think
if you kill all
their
their Venga buses, I'm going to be livid, by the way.
Oh, and the heavy stubber will go into the 4 wound one. We'll go into the 7 wound one, just in case.
Good. That's what I expected.
So the thermal,
Yeah.
start off strong.
Pew.
3 shots.
I thought I was doing it.
Hitting on 4s now.
Yes.
Cool. All right, fair enough.
It wouldn't have mattered.
No, but Jake, it's because you spent those.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's because I had super fast reactions,
Yeah.
like Neo.
Yeah.
Like that.
James, what are you doing?
You've only spent 2 CPs, haven't you?
Yeah,
What, during the game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, that's right. You're on 7 CPs. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. All right, mate.
The issue you got here is new model syndrome.
Yeah.
For the
Well,
Avenger.
they're new to me.
And then this has +1 to wound, so instead of your toughness 6, I believe, a raider.
I am
So
toughness 6.
now it's +1 to wound, so 3s to wound. Very nice. There's 5 saves for you. On your 5 up him then.
So he is dead.
He is
Or
sadly
equally.
dead.
Right, so that has D-Drizzle and friends in.
Does it blow up?
Oh, yeah.
No.
So D-Drizzle and friends are in that.
Mm-hmm.
I sort of want to emergency disembark into this.
That would put you quite close for a charge, potentially from
Oh,
James
yeah.
himself.
Oh, yeah, James can charge. Oh, yeah, we forgot about that one. Do you know what? We'll just not
Yeah.
do it. And
The only dangerous shooting now that you're out of the boat is probably the Abominant.
Abominant, yeah.
But he's only got 6 shots with his Volkite.
Oh, he's all right. Okay, right, here we go. I lose one guy.
All right.
That's cool.
So that's Jazar, yeah?
No. No, there's a time and a place for
Well,
Jake.
On a 4 up,
Just remember next time, Jake, clarity. You know,
yeah, exactly.
rolling separately for
you got
Jazar.
you got to give me the benefit of the doubt. If
You
you,
can roll them
you
all
didn't say,
together.
no, you can roll them all.
Oh,
together.
yeah, that's
You
what I
can pick.
thought.
So, Michael, while Jake's putting his models out, what are you going to shoot next?
The Abominant. Well, we're going to see what happens here. I'll quickly roll.
So, Jake,
A
obviously, Jake, remember where the building is and
Yeah.
whether you can place these models behind the obscuring piece of that ruin or not, whether that's
What, this
possible.
one?
Yeah, or the other one. Which has just come out here?
This one. So
Okay,
this
it's
is the
not-
Raider,
Yeah, okay, cool.
right?
You could probably
I could-
hide from the Abominant here.
Here, okay.
Yeah,
Let's see if we
realistically.
can fit them all.
Your other
3
consideration
inches.
is the stratagem hunt from the shadows. If you can get yourself into any light cover. So 1 CP.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm not helping Michael out here, don't worry.
No, I thought I was like, you could use Hunt to the Shadows. I'm like, well, this is what the
sounds
whole
scary, it
army's
must be
doing.
But they'll give you a +1 to your saving throw.
I think I'm doing well.
Yeah, the only problem with that Abominant is the mortals you've got to watch out
every
for.
6 is flat 3 in it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm blind reacting.
Yeah. The 6 to wound is flat 3 more.
Well,
so
I can read.
be
I read the
pretty
internet.
pretty devastating to
Right.
some incubi.
And then D Drizzle, DJ Drazzy,
He can
Drazzy
yeah.
G. There we
He
go.
can probably stand near the front of that unit if you wanted him to, or there, because I can't hurt him.
Well, I don't want you to burn him.
It is wholly within 3 though. I'm just going to touch
Yeah.
you.
Oh,
back
yeah.
a little.
Everybody's there.
I can't see you with the
I've got the
Abominant.
5-man unit and the 4-man unit
Yeah.
and then D Drizzle. So
Yeah.
sorry, Matt, for your lovely bait. He's really nice.
And if he did have a favour of one of the Chaos Gods,
Doesn't
I
need
killed
a
a
favour,
model,
he killed me.
killed a model with 10 wounds, so he'd trigger the favoured ability part of it. But he doesn't have one.
So he didn't do him a favour.
Didn't do any favours. Not with that thermal cannon anyway.
Knights are quite
So what's next then, Michael? What are you shooting?
The Abominant's just going to go for this Raider.
Oh no.
He's just going to fire everything at it. I
Just
did do
everything.
the heavy stubber, it did nothing. Right, you ready?
Yeah, go on then. Is this the Volkite?
Oh, he's pretty accurate, this guy.
Oh, could he?
And then we
Just
have
hit
1
up
6 to wound, which is 3 mortals
Instead of.
in addition.
What? Really?
Yes.
Yes, Jake. Look at it. Look at that plasma glow. Look at it.
Look at me.
I'll take it back. Yeah.
And then you got 3 saves.
Paint the trash.
AP
5 up.
Okay.
Is there any AP?
AP1.
I think.
Uh,
I believe
you
you
have
only
a
have a
4
4
up
plus,
base,
yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I failed 2, so that's 6 damage, and then one.
They're
and
flat 3
the
each.
mortals will then put
Yes,
me
will
over.
then
So
kill you, yeah.
they're dead unless I CP'd it, but I don't think it's
On
worth
5
it.
up, probably not.
So does this one blow? Oh, good. And then more Trueborn and Archon. Yeah, cool. Whee. Oh no, that is not good, is it?
Okay, they're just basically Kabalite warriors.
Yeah. Well, I can keep all the cool
Now,
weapons.
don't
can't
put
I?
yourself within 12 inches of any of my models.
Why?
Because you'll be in dread range, -1
That'd be
to
dreadful.
leadership, and -1 to your combat attrition.
You can put the character within that range. You don't care.
Yeah.
You can do that.
Well,
for
just
sure.
out of spite. No, I'm joking. Wow, that was bad.
Yeah, that was shocking.
That's right. Just get rid of all the little splinter guns, mate. Just
Yeah, just get rid of normal dudes.
They're all useless anyway.
And stay out of 15 of this guy because he does have an extra
Stay out of
3.
12, stay out of 15, stay out of all
He's
of
got an
it.
extra 3 to his dread range, so he's got 15-inch dread range.
Okay, so hang on.
that's good. That's good.
Okay, cool. And then wholly within 3, I'll put them
Yeah.
round this side.
Look,
Okay.
looking good, Jakey. Looking good, mate.
Thank you.
You are handsome.
I know. I do try.
You do.
With all my confidence and clarity. I think, though, I read the wrong part of the academy. So I think I read the moisturising bit rather than the actual playing bit. I like my sisters. I'm really excited for those. Not my sister. I don't have a sister. Steve's sister's army.
Oh, where are we going here? Talking to moisturiser?
No.
Sisters?
It's got very after dark. Not 40k after dark, 'cause that's
All
a
right.
great podcast. Anywho.
Next shooting.
Oh God, there's more.
Okay, I'm going to spend 2 CP. This is a cool new stratagem. I'm going to pick this raider
Right,
that can be seen by the autocannon war dog and the one in the middle.
right.
And any war dogs that shoot it,
Okay.
a 6 is an additional hit on 6s to hit,
Okay, that's very good.
which is pretty cool. And that works for
Wow.
all war dogs.
All war dogs.
Yeah, that shoot it.
Yeah. So just those two.
Just those. Yeah,
So not
basically.
these.
It's just those two.
So only
Obviously,
just those two. War
did a
dogs.
psychic action,
Yeah.
but I can still shoot.
Yeah. You can. Yeah. If you do a psychic action, you can still do everything else normally,
And he is in range.
except do psychic powers.
We get to see the...
Stop shaking your head. I'm trying. And now Chris just dropped his phone because of you. So
You're just so distracting with your
you
view.
better have Apple Care on that. So
There are other phones available.
there is not other phones available. Anywho, so
Right, the Gatling cannon on a
I'm not
war dog
sponsored. Yeah,
is
okay.
12 shots.
make it make sense.
It's strength 6,
What? Really? This thing's
AP 2, 1
that's
damage.
better than a Redemptor, isn't it?
Probably better than a Redemptor, yeah.
Yeah, probably better.
Poor
than a
tubby
Redemptor.
dreadnought.
So the 2 6s are extras, and then 4s to wound you, because it's strength 6, of course. That is 4 wounds.
Of course. Right. And then can I use these as my saves because they would have been good. Oh no! How much damage?
Just
is it?
one-
Just the one each.
just one each.
One each, yeah.
Thank the heavens. This one.
And then we have the autocannon guy, so 2d3. 2 there, just a 6. 3s to hit you. 1 6 explodes. And then 3s to wound it. Strength 7. It's now AP 2. You have, 5 saves to make.
I've got this. I didn't have it. I
Ouch.
actually the complete opposite.
So they're flat damage.
Yeah,
3.
Michael, it's dead. So
Yeah.
Don't have to worry. I've got some witches in here. Yep. So, right, here we go. I think I'm going to kill all my bows.
It looks like it, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's so
I think you might have to try and kill some of my
Sorry,
stuff
did
next
you
turn.
kill this one or this one?
The closest one, this one here.
This one. Okay, I put the wounds on that one. That's right. I lose one. Which? But which one? This one. Oh no, I took out the wrong unit. 1, 2,
The
3,
chat
4,
said is
5, 6,
Jake
7.
drunk. I'm not so
10.
sure anymore.
I'm just very happy.
He did have a wobble when he got off the train.
That's just me normally. So that's like my general demeanour.
Wobbly.
Wobbly, yeah.
How would you describe Jake? Wobbly.
Wobbly. Don't really know like what's going on. That's a third boat killed, Count Duckula. So I've put them behind this.
Cool.
So you can't see me and all that. So
I'm not doing any more shooting.
yeah,
You're probably wondering why.
However,
because you're going to.
Yeah, so I want to trigger my favoured ability by
Right.
dealing damage, like 10 wounds. Killing 10
Dealing
wounds.
damage.
Dealing damage.
Damage.
So if I kill the raider with this guy,
Yeah.
it triggers his favoured ability. So
And what
I
is-
don't want to kill it with anything else.
Okay. Go for it.
Charge face?
Charge
Let's do
phase.
it.
Now truffle shuffle
charging
into
you.
there.
Just move him in.
Cool.
Yeah.
Shuffle, shuffle.
Boom, there you go. Right. You have an invulnerable save
I do.
in combat of a 6, I believe, at this stage. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I will.
With 5 attacks.
No. Oh no. Yeah, 6 up because I have power from pain.
Yeah.
Because I'm painfully powerful.
Okay, and you've got 10 wounds.
I do. Michael's got so many compliments about me today. I'm toughness 6. I've got 10 wounds.
I'd give you more like 30 wounds, Jake.
I deserve.
There is a lot of you.
There is lots of love.
I mean, he has been working out. You know, the biceps are growing
from all the
from all the
stress of just constantly doing this.
Right, I am going to do a sweep with my chain sword. Okay, we're going to put as many attacks in as we can. There's a really cool stratagem in here.
Everything's a really cool stratagem. I love the book. It's so great.
Yeah, this one's
Well, it's
reap and
not
rend.
overpowered.
It's not dreadful.
Oh, P. Lacey has just become a lieutenant. I wonder if we've even hit our membership goal tonight. That'd be amazing if we
hit
did.
10, everyone's getting an ice cream.
We're at 7.
Right, 3 more people. Dig deep.
Come on, guys.
Payday was a week ago. Come on.
You'll be fine. It's $2.99. You
Come on.
just hit the members.
Ice cream.
Hot noodles are on offer, it's fine.
Become a member.
Ice
It's
cream's
fine.
good. Okay.
1 CP.
Yeah.
If I make a sweep attack,
If.
I get to make an extra attack. Okay. So basically, the wording is that each time I make an attack, I can't re-roll it.
Oh,
I
good.
can't re-roll the hit. But if the attack's made using the sweep profile, make 1 additional hit. Okay. So I've got 5 attacks.
Right.
I am sweeping with them. I'm going to make 1 for each of my 5. It doesn't mean you get a million.
You're looking to
Extra.
Steve for inspiration
You ever
or
seen that
hope
like
or
meme of
joy?
that guy who's just like, overload of numbers? So 5 and 1, and an extra 1, and an extra 1. I can't re-roll it, but I gain an extra 1. I spend 1, and then I do this, and then is the raider going to die?
Probably.
Let's see.
Okay, I hit on 2s.
It's where you go, so I just pick it up.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, it's looking.
so many numbers. Oh,
This
that
is-
was.
Okay, if you spike roll this, you
How
may
much
lose.
damage is it?
2 each.
Spike roll it.
Willow Weeks has become a lieutenant.
Oh,
yes.
here we go.
That's 8, guys. That's amazing.
Oh, God.
No.
Unlike Jake's
Sadly,
rolling.
Not enough.
Matt, I'm so sorry. You've got so many lovely boats.
Willow said, you have me at ice cream. Amazing.
Yes.
Yeah.
More ice cream. Everyone become members, please.
Yeah.
We don't beg for money, but please. Please.
We all want ice cream.
Explode. Haha. Actually, no, that would have been really good for me. Right. Everyone out of the bow for the 4th time this turn. Bloop. 2 blood brides.
It's all right, Jake. You've only lost 400 points this turn.
Yeah, only. No, it does hurt.
But if you kill 2 knights, Jake, then your quid's in.
That's 800 points.
That's
Yeah.
800
That
points.
is maths, right?
That's double trouble.
I'm going to pick up James, Rampage Jackson, Steve, and then my brethren.
So remember, you got the fight last arc on. You got Drazar. Drazar could pick up a knight quite comfortably by himself. You got everything. You got it, Jake.
That wasn't what we discussed. So they're going to get out in the building.
Mm-hmm.
So 3 inches.
I mean,
Cool. It doesn't really matter because I can't
They're
charge
gonna
you
die
with anything
anyway,
else.
so-
I can't shoot them with anything else
And if you
either.
if
I
you
just
want,
when you'd engage me.
if he wants to pile into, you get the swing for free, Jake.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh yeah.
I can't
And
pile in more
I
than
can use
3
a
anyway.
strat to retreat and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why not?
I'm not going to pile in.
Which
I'm not
one's
gonna
your
come any closer.
Slanesh one, Michael?
This is the Slanesh.
This is the Slanesh one.
Oh,
So those blood brides re-rolling hits and wounds could actually be quite troublesome for that Slanesh
they
little
can
chap.
spend 1 CP to do it instead of 2. The whole thing I know about Cult of Strife.
However, I have now killed a 10 wound model. Anyone within 9 inches of him is -1 attack. Because he's got +3 to his aura
Why?
range. And it's an aura.
That's dreadful. Right. Right.
I mean, that's me. That's my turn. You do have a morale for the troop one. So you've only got 2 blasters and a dart lance left.
Yeah. I've got 2 people.
You got 2 people.
Right. I'm just going to roll it.
Okay.
Right. So
Roll a 1. Go on, Jakey. You can do it, mate.
4. I think you're all right.
I think
Leadership
I'm
9,
actually okay
probably.
because Blackheart
Does
gives me
the
+1.
Trueborn leadership 9, I expect.
Does the Doom ability not come into play here on the -1?
They're not within dread
We
range.
made sure.
So Michael,
No, they're
what?
fine. Yeah.
What did you score then, Michael? Grind? We don't know yet. Ruthless?
Ruthless. We are gonna get only 3 points.
Wait.
3 points. Yeah.
Wait.
and then Warp Ritual on 7. So you're up to 35.
No, not they can't hold objectives from 12 inches away.
Jake, how many objectives are you on, my man?
No, 2. I'm on 2 objectives, Steve.
Brilliant.
That's going to give me
You
8 points.
You gain a CP. Love
Back
it.
to 8. Right. If you want to mute us,
Right, we'll happily mute you.
go to the top down, and we
Mr. Enthusiasm can go
we
quiet for
can
5 minutes.
discuss.
Yeah. Adam, ADRW Wargaming, has
Yes.
also become a lieutenant. What a legend.
Me and Adam are friends.
Yes.
He did call you a compact legend.
Oh, thank you.
Right. So the polls. Let's have a look at the polls. 73% say Chaos Knights are going to win.
It was a good turn from Mike there.
That was a
Obviously picking up
ridiculous
all
turn.
Those bikes, or the boats, rather.
That was a ridiculous turn.
Jake now has a big decision to do of, is he going to try and tie up those knights himself, or, is he going to try use the terrain to his advantage, hide within buildings, stop that charge coming off necessarily, and using his ability to move through the buildings, whereas the knights can't go through the buildings. However, I think there is a stratagem somewhere in this book, I can double check, that does allow a knight to move through a building horizontally or vertically.
Yes, become Ghost Knight.
Yeah.
That could happen. Now, obviously, what we need to make sure is that he's got that reroll hits and wounds on that Slanesh Knight, but they will be -1 attack, whatever goes in there. So that could be quite problematic. The Drazar is an absolute weapon. His fight twice could easily pick up a knight, but he just needs to make sure he pairs the Archon with Drazar into the same knight, and then put all of his other bigger units into then obviously the other knight as well, and fight there first, make the other knight fight last. We can't interrupt, and then Jake should be swinging, because when you make the knight fight last, that means Drazar can double swing.
Dangerous then.
Drazar is very dangerous, but what Jake
he's got that knight up on the top there, closest to them. Sort of, he's unsupported by himself. The other 2 knights, they're all, 3 of them there. You pick one knight off, those knights are just coming into you next turn anyway. So
yes,
Drazar and Wandor's going to get picked up.
And Drazar gives you +1 to wound for your Incubi. But Michael's got the -1 damage, which he's going to want to use on the Incubi unit.
And he's also got Geist Storm active, so they've got to make that dread test.
The dread test.
Failing it, half in their charge.
It's going to be problems. So what obviously Jake needs to do here is ensure that those Incubi are within the range of Drazar for those for the +1 to wound.
It's like saying things loud enough so we can hear properly.
Yes.
But
I don't think he's concentrating on what we're saying.
Not paying any attention. Yeah.
So chat, let us know. Let us know what you're up to, what you're working on tonight. Right, we've actually got a super chat from Kudos. Rewatching the Yanari game. Thoughts on them now? Yeah, do you know what? I'm still... Yanari, I still like. I think there's some really cool combos there. I don't think I would take the Incarn. I think it's such a massive point sink, and it just died so quickly. So I don't think I would take the Incarn. I actually don't think I would take any of the Yanari characters. I think they're very expensive for what they do. Maybe with the one exception of Yvraine. I think she was quite good with the reroll her powers. She was really good. But aside from that, I don't know if I would really take some of those, like the Visarch and the rest of it. I think an Autarch with a Banshee Mask is probably better, more points efficient. Carl Norman with a $5. Thoughts on 3 Aberrants or Abominants and 4 War Dogs versus 2 Abominants and 7 War Dogs? Oh, I don't know.
It's a tricky one. Those big knights, they're giving out the buffs. So you punch them 7 War Dogs forwards with the 2 supporting them, but you've just got to make sure you load them out correctly. And there are other knights available. It's not just about the new knight. And when you start giving those extra abilities, give him that marker corner, make him a close combat, and he can push forward with some carnivores, and they can deal some real close combat damage.
And also you can take one which gives you heroic intervention for your War Dogs. I really think the strength is actually in a mix of the big knights. You can get a lot of the buffs versus just taking the same one over and over again. I mean, I could be completely wrong, but obviously when we start to look at the Abominant, that psychic power for the 5+ Feel No Pain's really strong, but you can only put that on one. You can't. It's not like you can put that on all 3. I don't think the psychic tree is that effective for you to go, right, I really want to spam this. Even if you had one dedicated towards... Oh, I'm getting the thumbs up from Jake, so we're going to head over back to the table. Jakey, you've got some work to do this turn, and I wish you all the best of luck.
Right. So we're gonna make some plays. If it doesn't go right, we can all have ice cream early. So right, if we just go to top down real quick, I'll just explain what I did. So we ran the unit that was hidden behind the building here of witches that came out the raider that died. They're now on the bottom floor of this, so they can charge into James, along with Fight Last, Archon, and D-Drizzle. Then we have the Incubi. Both units of Incubi are going to go into this knight as well, along with Triptych Whip Succubus. And then the Blood Brides are going to try and make a play for that objective into the Armigers. And, I moved the Hellions over there. The Mandrakes, Mandrews, wherever they are. Where are
Behind
they?
those containers.
Oh, they're behind the containers. They did an R&D, and I did...
Quickly roll it.
No, I already did.
Oh, you did it?
Yeah.
Okay, brilliant.
And so I've got that, so I have 4 points on that, and I'm hoping at least I'll get maybe 3 points on Engage, but at least 2.
Jake, can I stop you there?
Yeah.
You got a super chat. It's Jake's LVO fund from Joe Byron with 20
Thank you.
£20.
Yeah, wow. Thank
That is
you.
awesome. So we're literally up to 400 now, in terms 420. So that is absolutely awesome. Thanks so much.
As well.
Adam's also just super chatted with 449. Is there room for a Tyrant in a Chaos Knight list? Your view? They do look so cool, but lose out to the Aberrants and War Dogs. Michael, in your list that we're going to be talking on the members area, you are going to be discussing a list which does include a Tyrant, and I think that build, what you were talking about earlier with some of the top combos, you briefly mentioned it, looks very strong. So I think there could be an argument for one of them. Yeah. Absolutely. In a particular shooting-based build. So yeah, I do think you could see some Tyrants back on the table with Michael's spicy combo list. Right, Jake, Psychic Phase. You don't have one.
Right.
Shooting Phase, you got anything left?
Yeah, I've got, the other thing I did, is I put all the Court and the Trueborn in the Raider, so they can now shoot this knight.
Cool.
Off Michael's suggestion. Yeah, they're all in.
You don't have to keep giving credit.
Well, no, you're helping me along with Ben Jones, Matt, Steve,
Dom,
and all the other Drukhari people.
Yeah.
And Drew Carey. We can't forget Drew Carey.
Mm-hmm.
So, right. The price is right. Okay, now I'm going to shoot this one with this Raider.
Okay, I am going to spend 2 CP.
It's
to get
3
a 4
CP.
plus. Oh, it's 3, isn't it?
Yeah.
How many CP have I got?
How about them apples?
Sorry, said it now. Too late.
No,
How
have
many
you
have I actually
actually
got?
You got 8.
I'll spend them.
He's got 8.
It's worth it.
He
That-
spent like $1 million.
Because I keep getting
He's
them
farming
back.
them back. All the hot fives.
Right, anyway, so that's at least 3 CP down.
Mm-hmm.
Raider into this. So first off the Dark Lance from the actual Raider, it hits and it wounds.
Very
That's
nice.
incredible.
Don't save it. Let me just double check you're not in dread range. You're just out. So
That'd be
you're okay.
dreadful.
That would be dreadful.
That's 6 damage.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Jake.
Tattoo
Big
dice.
shots.
Bang!
All right then.
That would took a lot of effort out of me. Right, blasters. Both hit. 1 wound.
Ooh. I do save it.
Dark Lance. It hits. It wounds.
Oh, cheeky.
Come on.
Does go through.
Everything's coming up, Jakey. Are we going to get another tattoo?
I want to re-roll. I want to re-roll that.
I think
It's already
that's-
4. The best
No,
you get 6.
I don't care. It's going to be a 6. Oh no, it was. It came out of the thing. Okay, it's 5. Every little helps, Michael, because these people are very small, so, and they are going to absolutely go into these.
I love it.
That's everything.
Jake, I love you.
You got a
That's
blast
great.
pistol?
Oh yeah, into James.
Although I think you advanced.
I did, yeah. No,
But then you had to, because otherwise you might have halved your charge.
we don't want any of that.
Don't want any of that
Right.
shenanigans.
Charging.
Yeah. Are you going to prevent my Overwatch?
I want to do on that one.
But I've got a heavy stubber.
I don't care. Like I say, how do I prevent Overwatch?
It's a stratagem you've got.
Oh
1
yeah,
CP.
of course, yeah. I'll prevent Overwatch on James.
With these guys, right? Because they're the only ones that can do it.
But you can't Overwatch them anyway because you can't see them.
Oh yeah, of course. Yes, you're in the.
So could I do with these?
I've only got a thermal.
Oh, do you know what? I'm not going to bother. Right.
Yeah. Now, before you roll your charge,
Oh god.
you got to do a dread test. So 2d6. Okay. 6. What's your leadership?
Oh, there should be leadership.
You're right.
Better than 6, Michael. At least 8.
Okay, you're at -1, so you have succeeded. You may carry on and charge as normal.
Dread. 6.
Cool.
So that
Love it.
will be in.
Oh, yeah.
Into engagement range.
And they do get +1, I believe.
I'm
so
sorry,
they're
get
cool.
this.
Look at that. Look at that shot Seb's getting tonight. They are fantastic. James from Siege, that knight looks awesome.
Very handsome.
Yeah. If you're watching in the chat, make sure we've got 200 live viewers and we've only got 63 likes. What's that about, guys?
Unbelievable.
You're letting me down. My disappointment is immeasurable. Archon. Dread test.
Dread test.
Dread test.
Oh, what's his leadership?
He's surely leadership 9. He is, yes.
Okay.
He's just fine.
He's all right.
Bloop.
Get
So
him
he's
in.
Nice.
Fight last. And then D Drizzle.
Oh dear. He's okay.
He's okay.
He's okay.
And oh no.
He's not okay.
He can re-roll charge, can't he?
Yes.
What, naturally?
No, you'd have to.
What do you actually need there? Because it
Well,
looks
I
quite
rolled a
close.
3.
Is it 4 inches?
No, it's not. It's over 4. Because I rolled a 1 on his advance. So
Oh,
I've got to
fair enough.
re-roll it. We have to. For Ben. For Ben. For Ben. Oh, no, Ben!
At this stage,
He's in.
just
He's in.
put him in.
Oh, okay.
It's
He's
close
in.
enough. You probably could have
You could have done it.
placed
It's
him a
fine.
bit closer anyway when you got out of the
Oh,
vehicle.
it's all right. Right. Incubi. This one.
Cool.
Do I have to take a dread test?
You do, yeah. You're not gonna. You can't unless you roll a double 1, right?
Blang. I say, ironically, they would have failed their dread check.
Mandy said, get it to 69 and stop liking.
no, like the video. Do you want us to...
Yes, Mandy.
Mandy,
Then,
do
yeah,
you want
if you-
us to fold?
You leave a gap for your.
And then she
Lady.
was going to go through the...
Cody said, Mandy, did we just become
Okay.
best friends?
All right.
Yeah, I think so.
There we go.
Very nice.
Okay, ironically, I failed all the dread checks on all of these. And then finally the Blood Bride.
Have a dread check.
Bread check.
You
Bread check.
Bread check.
So much gluten. Right, there we go. And then
It's enough to make anyone half a charge.
now we measured the whole like. If
We
I
were
was
talking
in
about
line.
wind
Minus 1
earlier.
attack.
Yeah.
So you're all right. Back
So I'm all right back there.
Yeah.
Cool. Right, now we need to see if they're scared of the Incubi or not. So obviously we don't need to bother here because the Archon's going to go and let these fight last.
Yeah.
This one.
You got to take a dread test, Michael.
Yeah, you
Yes.
take a dread test.
Dread test time.
Can I do it multiple times?
You can, yes.
Okay, cool. So you got to take 2.
Well, you roll it. You roll it.
Oh, I roll it.
Tormentor's ability. Yeah, you get to roll it. You need more than a 9.
That is
Close.
a 9. Is it more than a 9 or
More.
equal to?
It's more than
It's
a
more.
9.
Come on, mate, you can do this. Big 10 then. Big 10. It doesn't matter. It
that's
doesn't
That's
matter.
bad.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
That's okay though. So obviously we're going to fight here first.
Yes.
Now I don't know what's going to do more damage. The Succubus, now I can spend 1 CP for reroll hits and wounds with the Great Enemy.
I think that's probably.
Well, it's more I can fish for the 6s, can't I, for the mortal wounds.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
So-
because she does 2 mortal wounds on a 6 to hit.
Yeah, so we're going to do that.
How many wounds has the knight got left?
13.
13.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can
13,
do this, Jake.
So 1 CP, the Great Enemy. So I'm only going to get 9 attacks though now, aren't I?
Yep.
Because, right, normally we go like, why? I honestly don't know. So, because I was told I had 10 attacks and now I have 9.
Yep.
Well, it's good to be honest, isn't it, everyone?
Come on, Jake.
Right.
Fish for them 6s. Come on.
Twos.
Oh,
Oh
Okay.
my days.
That's 8 mortals.
you want, you get.
Okay, 8 mortals. Does it stop?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it doesn't
So
go any further than that.
8 mortals,
Very
and
nice.
then I assume these wound on a number.
Just roll it.
A wound on 6s.
And I can re-roll wounds because
You
I've got
can, yes.
because you're a great enemy.
You get 1 wound,
Minus something.
minus 3, I expect.
Yeah, I'll check it while you.
You got 2 up save, Michael.
No. Should go through. If I'm familiar with the triptych whip.
Where is it? Here
What?
it is. Minus 3, 2 damage.
2 damage. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So that'll
so
go
you
through.
took 10 in total,
10 in
leaving you
total,
on
3
3
left.
wounds.
Yes.
Triptych whip, yes.
Wow.
You know, D Drizzle. You fit. Oh,
I wasn't expecting that, I'll be honest.
Yes, right. That made me really
I've
happy.
seen Jake use Patricia before, and I know when you give that man there, the most handsome man, the ability to do mortals, he delivers.
Patricia once did 20 mortal wounds for Necromortar unit because I got really lucky.
She can now pile in a direction she likes.
So
probably
she's
gonna
leaving.
Leave.
Bye. So she's going to go just behind the incubi.
Okay, I am going to obviously interrupt.
Yeah, okay. You're not going to?
I am.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Otherwise, you might kill him with what you've got left there.
Oh, we've got George the Archon. He's also in the chat. He's put Vect is
no.
watching, Jake.
No.
You've got all the support here.
No, no, it's not support. George threatened to. Hang on, what was he said? He said
Something.
This is George from the Real Space Raiders. I mean,
considering you're getting told how to play your army, you're doing pretty well as you go in there.
I do try. Yeah, the Real Space Raiders is a good podcast. I actually listened to it to try and figure out what I was doing.
Yeah.
It was about 11 o'clock at night and I did fall asleep, but that's nothing about the end of the podcast. I really like the podcast and I really like everyone. And George said I'd be exiled from Comorar. I don't know where that is. Somewhere in England, isn't it?
It's just down the road.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I could have to go the other way to the studio.
Yeah.
Yeah, so thank you, George, and thank you for doing a great podcast.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Right,
Right, Mike.
Mike. Some more
That's very funny
CP here.
tasting water.
Are you spending 2 CPs here, Michael?
I am interrupting.
So that's going to take you down to 3 CPs,
Oh,
Michael.
okay, finally it's
Before I
down
die.
to 3.
We'll do the chain sweep as again, and then I'm going to spend 2 CP, 2 more.
We
down
don't
to
have
1.
a budget.
You're not.
hungry.
Okay,
He's
I
hungry.
am.
You're
I'm doing
not.
it. I'm going for it.
Oh,
He's
what, to do
thirsty for
To do
CPs.
your re-roll, not re-roll, I
No,
get
all
number.
that slam
Oh,
shatter
this
shit's
is
coming
different.
through there.
This is different. What we're going to do is, for each model I kill, on a 4 up, I get a wound back.
What?
Yeah, we're going for it. It's infernal only.
Jonathan De Silva said that's in Wales, isn't it?
What, Comorar?
Extra fingers.
I think
probably,
so.
yeah.
I think so.
Web feet and Comorar, I see. So,
Okay.
That,
love
guys, we are joking, by the
we
way.
love the Welsh.
Yes.
I actually have a Welsh flag at home. And I hang up here.
You're not,
Imagine
put,
this is my wall.
you're not putting on my wall. Nothing touches that wall. Get off it.
What about the VT logo?
That can go on, yeah.
I've got it on my leg. We can't even put it on a wall. So-
Right, come on then, Michael. See how many wounds you get back.
Yep.
Let's go.
So
Let's do
we're
this.
going for the 4-man unit with 6 attacks,
okay.
and then the rest
The
into the other one.
4-man unit.
Yeah.
I'm going to get their stats up so I actually know what they do.
What are you hitting on now you bracketed, Michael? Is it
4s.
4s?
Yeah, because they hit on 2's base.
Yeah.
2's to wound. That is 3 6-up invuns, my friend.
Make them, Jake.
3.
Make them.
3 6-up invuns. Make
Okay,
one.
so
right?
2. So obviously I'll take 2 people from the normal.
Yes.
the normal
Don't
people.
take the sergeant off.
We like the demi clavix. So,
And then
I hope I'm doing all the Drukhari players proud and not butchering their armies.
only 4 hits there.
What's
That is
this?
3 more. This is his other attacks. Into
Oh,
the,
this is-
into the 5.
Into the 5. So 6s. So 2 more die.
Cool.
So 2 more basic people. So I've got 2 left in one unit and 3 left in the other.
Yeah.
So you killed 4
Killed 4.
models total.
Come on, 4 wounds, please.
Players.
2.
2.
I get 2.
Cool.
So
He's
we're
going to
on
die.
5.
Power from pain. Right, I'm going to fight with the Hecatrix now. So I'm going to spend 2 CP on them
Okay.
so they can re-roll their wounds.
Okay.
Spending how many CPs?
2. Why
That's,
don't I close the
that's
book?
quite nice, that,
It's a
Jakey.
Cult of Strife stratagem, Steve.
So that takes you down to 5, my man.
Thank you for the
Good play.
encouragement.
Go on then, buddy.
Oh, that's a lot of attacks. Oh, so Blood Brides get better stuff. So right, they get 3 attacks base. So there are.
Okay.
We'll do the Shard Net first, 'cause that'll be easier. So Shard Net,
That'll be fun.
4 attacks, 5 attacks, because it's the sergeant. Hitting on 3s.
Is this the Shardnet or the sergeant?
I thought
It's not the
Shard
same
Net-
person,
Oh,
sadly.
okay, we'll just do that one. So 4 attacks then,
Cool.
3s, 3
Nice.
hits.
Don't
And
Blood Brides hit on 2s?
2s then. I rolled a 1.
Yeah,
Very
yeah,
sad.
yeah.
And then strength 3.
But plus
No,
1 because you've got
because
the
I've-
drug.
Yeah, because
on
I've
drugs.
got drugs. 5s re-rolling because of the strat, and then 6 is a -4.
Cool.
So only 1, and this is at -2.
Goes through.
2 damage, and then everybody else.
Oh, apparently the old CP isn't updating. Sorry, guys. I'll get that
So
Must be a little
5 for the
cheeky
sergeant,
glitch.
And how many more are there? There's 6 more. So.
Yeah.
Oh, these get a lot of attacks. No wonder the Drukhari players like these. They're quite good, actually. My Gene Stealer Cultist gets like, none of this. Right, this is 5, so I need to roll 8 more dice after this, okay?
Thanks,
So-
Debs Walker. We've got it updated now. Thank you very
Twos.
much.
Because I can't re-roll, I'm just going to put 2 more. Okay, that was very good. And then...
Adam on ADR gaming there. You know, bit of hate towards my hometown. It's a
5.
bit more Cadia at the moment than it is Cumberland.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's very good. Ooh.
You
When
want
we're
to
re-rolling, I'll take those out.
Yeah.
bit rough.
Comrade. Ooh, that's very good. That's what we like to see. So, we ended that absolute awesome show on
Yeah.
7 at -4
Okay.
and
No save.
then 7 at -1.
2, I believe. 1. Yeah. So -1.
How did they get all the way over there?
So,
They're
They were
quick.
in the building here.
Wow, they're fast.
Yeah.
so that's 3, 7, 10. I've already taken 2. He dies just.
Whee,
he will
Jakey.
Have it.
Not blow up, thankfully.
Cool. So then now what I can do is I can pile in onto this objective.
Glass Half Dead is here now, guys. If you are into your kill team, check out Glass Half Dead
Everyone's
because
here today.
we've done some content with Glass Half Dead before on Kill Team, and we're going to be doing some again. Actually, spoiler alert.
Right, and then we're going to fight over it. Right, now now for the main event, the Incubi.
Yep.
So we've got...
So it's still saying 74% of people are looking at the Chaos Knights for the win. I think Drukhari are making a big comeback here.
You're all...
You
Out
know,
of your
we could
mind.
be 3 knights down, Chris, at the end of that turn.
So 4. Right, we're going to do the demi...
It's a bit disappointing. I'm
The
not
main
sure if
man
that's that
first.
Okay.
potential
You are -1
overstretch at
attack,
the very
remember.
start. He pushed it forwards. We knew Jake was going to get that.
You can
line
do them
of
all at the
sight,
same time.
and we knew
You've
he
got
was
2
going to
set.
try and close in. And he's done so, and those dice rolls have absolutely paid off for him.
Yeah, that you just don't know with that, show stealer witch. She does the work, especially within the hands of Jake. Jake's still trying to figure out what he's doing. So, who is this, Jake?
So I'm going to do both Incubi units at the same time.
Cool.
Yep.
So these are the sergeants.
Okay.
Go
So
on
I'm
then.
going to do their...
-1 attack.
Yep, so they're going to be 3 attacks each. I'm just going to do their bigger hit because it means I'm winning on 5s, not 6s. So 2s,
You are -1 to hit.
3s, and then 5s.
-1 to wound.
So 6s, so I should have just done the big attack. 2 at these are going to be -4.
Yeah, and damage 3, I believe.
Yep, because I rolled 6s, they are
I'm
damage
just
3.
dead.
He's dead.
He's
Yeah.
dead.
You just killed me with
He's
that.
dead.
Does he explode?
I was going to say, if you auto-explode, I was going to punch you in the mouth. In honour of Steve.
I don't have the CP, sadly.
Right, now D-Drizzle, the main event. This is what you're all here for.
Okay, while Jake is looking up that, we've got a super chat from Mandy, the legend. That is $10. Can Chaos Knights force explosions like Necrons can?
Yes.
Yes, they can.
can.
How many CPs is it, Michael?
1 for a War Dog, 2 for a Big Boy, and 3 for a Tyrant.
You've only got 1 CP, haven't you?
I've only got 1 CP, so I can't auto-explode.
Do you regret
Don't
your
worry.
decisions?
I trust in James to help me roll a 6 to explode.
So we're going to do D-Drizzle. So he's going to start off, he's just going to do his big swing.
Yeah? Do you want to do all of them at the same time?
Yeah, why not?
He's in this. Look at him just lurking in the
Does
shadows
he
there.
make me -1 attack?
No.
Okay, cool. So 10 attacks, hitting on 2s. Re-rolling hits because he's
Alleged.
D-Drizzle.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
DJ...
Well, it's because he's got his Warlord trait. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably the reason.
Ben Jones never leaves home without Drazar's Warlord trait on him.
Even when he doesn't play Drizzle. He brings him in his back pocket, kisses him at night. I've shared rooms with you, Ben, I know. And then I'm going to need, so strength 6, so I'm going to be needing 5s, but because he gives +1 to wound, I need 4s.
Yes.
And then 6s mean
AP lots and
AP
damage
lots
4, I
and
think.
more damage.
And he rerolls wounds for himself?
And he does. What does?
Yeah.
Oh no, he doesn't get the extra damage on 6s.
Oh, he doesn't. Okay.
Okay, so 4s, re-rolling wounds. Okay, so that's 2.
Did he hit with them all? Sorry.
He
Yeah,
did.
I only missed.
Yeah.
one.
Oh, right, okay.
So 2 at -4, and
Alright,
they're
cool.
flat 3,
Very nice.
and then 4 at -3, flat 3.
Right.
Oh, so it's all flat 3 anyway.
Come on, James. Good man. We got 1. So these are damage
3.
3 and these are damage 3.
Yeah, so that's 15 damage.
15, okay.
So and he took 6, so he's on
taken 6
So he's on 20.
already.
So he's on
Quick maths.
got 3
left. Cool. And then Archon. going to go.
Well, you can fight twice with Drazar, right?
We did them
was
at the
in
same
both.
time. Just
Oh,
because it
okay,
was
cool.
easier. And then Archon. So 2s.
Cool.
That was very cool. And then
Is he Blackheart?
he is. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And then the Djinn Blade.
Sometimes I wonder why I'm friends with him. Do you know what I mean?
Strength 4.
There's a lot
sadly.
going on tonight with Jake.
There's a lot going on tonight with
A lot
Jake.
of
Sixes.
I don't think.
Yeah, that is right. Oh, he gets to fight with an initial 2 attacks. Sorry. So, yeah. So sorry.
2 more attacks.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Let's hope he gets a 6 here.
Oh,
Okay.
no. Right.
Rely on some
Some
witches.
witches. Equally, I can fight again with the Archon at the end
You
of the
can,
phase,
yes.
but let's hope we don't need that. Come on, everyone.
Give him a little cheeky pep talk, you know.
Okay. Right, witches now. So they also get laser attacks. So we'll do the Shardnet first.
Okay.
So 4 attacks for the Shardnet. They're not
They're not blood brides, no.
blood brides. No.
Sadly not.
How about no? And then we've got all the other people. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4.
Is this knight gonna survive?
So 8.
I've got a bad feeling about this. I want to say no.
It's going to be an interesting one. This is a shooting knight, not a
This
combat
is
knight, but obviously it
only
can still
12
shoot
more,
into
I think.
combat.
Yes.
So
Unfortunately, Titanic Feet took a big hit
They did.
on this movement here. So
Now I hope,
what he's gonna do.
this is an advanced tactic on the academy that what Jake hasn't done is actually based with Drazar and the Archon that night, and what he has actually done is based the unit instead and kept them within 3. So it means that the characters can't be shot. It's an advanced tactic on the
that's-
academy. You filmed it last week.
And then I need another
We can
12.
fall back and shoot.
And I've
so-
just learned something new.
Because you can only
Okay.
shoot in engagement range,
Minus-
but still using lookout
minus
sir rules
4.
against the closest visible
Minus
target,
3,
right?
minus 1.
Interesting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cheeky little tactic, that one. So you got to get on the academy, mate, you know?
wounded on 6
Well,
no,
299 maybe.
No,
cool.
Oh, no,
this
it's the
is-
wrong one.
Same
that's
one.
just a
Am I doing
member.
the wrong thing?
Yeah.
4
Okay.
wounds.
The
4
academy
minus
does
2.
open in July, though. We've
Yeah.
made it. We've made the decision.
Okay.
Right. Okay, we got there in the end. It's 4 at minus 2 in the end. We got to. And
Here
we've
we
got
go
3 wounds left. So.
Here we go.
Oh no.
He's dead.
He's dead.
Yeah. -2. He falls. James.
He's going to roll a 6 now.
Come on.
That's what-
On a 6.
Oh no!
I hate that
Thank you.
symbol.
Thank you.
I hate explosions.
I know you do.
Should we see how far it goes?
He's so smug.
7.
So
See,
smug.
I
that
trust
look.
in Siege Studios to deliver quality, and he has.
I'm not too sure now.
Even in
Right.
Siege Studios delivers.
Let's kick off with the witches.
Yeah.
Okay.
So how many more wounds do I take?
1. That's okay.
Is it D6?
It's D6.
Oh no, you could kill Draz. No.
Oh dear!
No, only in death. There's Draz.
All right.
How many CP have you got left here, Mike, as well?
You can't re-roll
Just
it.
the one. I can't re-roll this though, sadly.
Yeah.
I won't need to, Chris.
Have
I
faith.
won't need
Nah. don't-
Here we go.
No,
to. Right, the Archon.
No, please.
The Archon.
The Archon.
Take him off.
No way!
No, not the Archon.
Get ready.
Explosions is such a dumb rule.
No way!
Another 6 on the way, lads.
No, because you need a 6 to kill Draz as well. You only need a 5 to kill the Archon, to be fair.
There you go.
No, not.
No.
Before I take the Siege Studios night off the board.
Yeah. Let's just appreciate how lovely he is.
All right.
But
Fair
not
enough.
That lovely.
I'll take the Archon.
I mean, the fight last going was huge.
That was big. He sacrificed himself. Aaron the Archon sacrificed himself. Matt the Archon.
Now make sure you, Jakey, consolidate them witches to block Drazar, yeah?
Yeah.
He can't be shot.
Like that. And I've got Obsec. He doesn't, does he?
He does, sadly.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, and his 10 models.
Right, okay.
Now, when Drazar fights, right, this is where you've kind of roughly snookered yourself by rushing it.
No, I know, because I know you can do the piling and...
Because what you could have done now is fought again with Drazar
Yeah,
and then basically snuck him in the middle of those witches.
it's all right. We basically, we would have done it because he needed to fight for that knight to die.
Yes.
So he wouldn't have been able to
Fair enough.
get out of that.
Cool.
So that's the conversation
That's all
had
right.
regarding
Just
that.
just so it's clear for the chat as well.
Yeah, that's all right. I'm
Right.
just going to move these just slightly, just so it's easier to tell. And then that's it.
You do have some morale, my friend.
I do, sadly. So
That Archon can take a morale check.
Yeah.
gone but never forgotten.
Oh, he's shadow fit. Oh, is it? He's just dead.
Where's Comora? Here. Or it's probably somewhere.
Should we do this incubi unit?
Yep, so their leadership 9.
Make that 8.
I'm fine.
Damn it.
And then here, leadership 8.
Cool. Make that. Yeah, 8.
Don't care.
Make it 8.
Because I only lost 2.
You only lose 2.
And then the Blood Brides didn't lose any. The Witches didn't. Look, the Witches lost 1, but it's not.
They did lose 1, yeah. What's their leadership? It's not.
Don't try it.
So, at the end of your turn, then, Jakey, you're going to score how many points, my man?
3 on engage in all fronts, 4 on R&D, and an 8 on bring it down.
Very nice.
Boom.
8, yeah?
Yeah. Because I killed 2 big ones and a little one.
And
I will get grind.
You will get the grind, yeah.
Oh, I nearly was there. Actually.
Well, the 5 boats were probably
4
boats. Sorry.
Now, that has brought the scores very close at the end of turn 2. So we're going to head into turn 3. But at the end of turn 2, we're looking at 35 for Jakey, 38 for Michael.
Oh.
So now, Michael, you're going to get another, how many points here? 12?
8.
Just 8?
Just 8, yeah. These Blood Brides are troops. They're obsec.
Wow.
More than 5 models. They'd have stolen that objective from me.
So it takes you up to 46. Now, that is a big swinger. And I will give you another CP. Do you gain another one as well?
No, James is dead.
James is dead.
To confirm.
Does the other knight take any mortal wounds? Was he within 7?
Of course, sorry.
Yeah,
Somebody said it just in the chat.
The Abominant
6.
takes 2, does have a 5 up feeling of pain.
So
just takes
so
1.
he's now
And
taken.
then I believe the other knight's probably within 7, so I will roll it. Okay, yeah, it's probably not within 7.
No, that's going to be out.
Rolled a 6. Oh no, probably not.
Look, we're beyond.
It's legitimately out.
No, that's fine. No,
we're beyond it. We're beyond it.
Yeah, he wasn't going to be in their way. In no way.
He's only just within 6 of the centre, so.
Yeah.
Right, here we go then. Eyes down looking. We'll mute these guys and yeah, get on with top down cam. So
what an incredible turn from Jake.
What a turnaround there from the Jakey. Did exactly what we said. It was like he was listening.
You know, it's that mentorship that just happened there.
Brilliant.
Tactically in the background. I'm disappointed for the Knights. You know, I was hoping to see maybe a little bit more come out of them.
Yeah.
But, you know, how can you contest with all that big shots that came in and that close combat that, as we said at the start, the Knights wanted to be charging first, not being charged.
I was going to say, Michael got unlucky that Jake rolled so well with a mortal wound, but then he did just go in one punk and Archon with mortal wounds on an explosion. So, yeah, I mean, I think it's all fair. It's all fair and love and war at this stage. But yeah, this is now the problem Jake's going to have, because I think Jake's going to lose a lot of models this turn. And it's whether then Jake has enough models to still do anything at the end of this one. So I think if this goes well for Michael and he can get rid of Jake's assets, then Jake is in a lot of trouble, I think, because Jake's out of his boats, he's out in the open, he's made his plays, he's played his hand essentially, and Michael now can obviously start to clean up. And I think some of those smaller knights with the Gattlers, that strength, the 12 shot, strength 6, the auto cannons are going to put a lot of work into these incubi and the rest of them, don't you think?
Yeah, and as you said, taking out all those boats, it was important. Maybe being a bit too close to them to then get wrapped up when that initial combat bit was a bit of a downer, but as you said, let's see if it pays off on the next one.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting one.
Both armies, they want to be playing late game as well. You know, Mike's about to get another ability kick in.
Yeah.
You know, which way he goes, whether it's he flips over to Doom or stays where he is and, increases what he can do there.
Yeah.
I think it's -1 to hit.
-1 to hit outside of 12 inches, but Jake's going to do most of the damage at combat. And obviously he's got the Black Heart reroll anyway, so I think Michael's looking like he's ready. He hasn't actually got many models to move. So we'll head back over to Michael. We'll unmute him now. But guys, I just want to say massive thank you to all of your super chats, all of the likes that have come in. The chat, you're doing fantastic. We've got literally 200 people watching. This is absolutely incredible. So thank you so much. We're only at 98 likes though, so it'd be nice just to get over the 3-figure mark there with the likes, wouldn't it?
You better like the stream or I'm going to
come in gangs
cry or something.
Yeah. Gonna bring Commonwealth, do you?
Yeah, somewhere in Wales.
Yeah.
Like,
Jake, you ever been to Wales?
yeah.
I didn't
No,
sound
I'm being
convinced.
genuine. Yes, I've been to Wales. But I was like 4 and I don't remember where.
I'll take you, all right?
To Wales?
Yeah, to Commonwealth, so
Why?
you can see the rest of your Drukhari friends. Right, okay, so...
Over your head.
Out of all the things you could have done, like going to Wales to see my Drukhari friends.
Business
Are they
trip
just in
abroad.
are they in a field? Like, and they're all like, "Oh, hello! Do you remember when our codex was broken? Like, come join us with the hay." Like, oh, this is Drazar. Look at him, and it's just like a little Drazar, like help me. So, right.
Monday when I go back to work, can I have whatever you're having?
Yeah.
Should we move on?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, this is brilliant.
Okay.
Ben Jones. Ben Jones lives in Wales. I was going to take you to see him.
Does he?
Yeah.
in
Hereford, kind of the same.
Birmingham?
No, Hereford, kind of
Oh,
Wales.
right.
Could have gone to the Beefy Boys, great burger restaurant.
Oh, okay. Then I'm definitely up for going to Wales then if Ben's there.
Yeah, absolutely. Right, okay, Michael. You got a psychic test or something?
Yeah, I'm just going to talk about Harbingers of Dread. So we're taking Mortal Terror. We've moved back to Doom. I was going to stay in Darkness, but the only shooting you have is on Trueborn, which ignore penalties anyway.
Yeah.
So there's not really much point, except for one Dart Lance. So I've gone to this one. Basically, if you fail a morale, an additional model flees, and then if somehow it's double your leadership, then D3 flee instead.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's all about that titivation at the end there.
May as well.
This is a man who is used to make a brush before.
May as well kick off with a warp ritual.
But before you do that, Fred's just become a member. He's become a lieutenant. And we've hit our new May member
Yes,
goal.
the best midfielder in the league. And he's a member.
We got 10 members in a day. This is awesome, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Get us to 15.
Like, I'm going to have to change the member goal now for
No.
next week, aren't I? Right.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everybody, so much. You legends. Right, go on, Michael.
Okay, warp ritual with the war dog.
Oh, look, it's
That's
failed.
not a hot dog.
That's failed to me.
2 CP.
Swap those CPs for VPs, Michael.
Yeah.
Do it.
It's just whether the VPs I can get with other CPs this turn.
Yeah.
That's a really, really tough one.
Do it.
I'm making you think here, Michael.
You
Listen
really
to the
are.
whispers.
Well, I haven't done anything.
I'm going to take a risk and leave it.
What, in hope
I
that they're
know.
both alive?
I know what everybody's thinking. Completely against
Mentalist.
the Codex Astartes of Vanguard Tactics.
Wow.
But
What's
I'm
a
going to
codex?
leave it. I've only got 2 CP.
What's that? So that a P45 there, Jake? You
What? I said, what's a codex?
no.
Oh, what? No, I'm not following the codex.
I know.
man.
Well, you get beaten
You
from
can't
the chaplain.
make us
so
fight wars because you wrote a book.
Nah,
okay?
if you disobey an order, you get beats from the chaplain, don't you?
Something like that.
You have to
Yeah.
you have to go to his room and he's
Yeah.
like, bang, and I take it.
Yeah.
Right in the
Roses.
mush. He's like, you silly boy.
Fred has asked, hey guys, any update when you're opening up the Academy? So next month, you'll be able to get your early bird tickets for the Academy, and the Academy will open up officially in July.
Good.
But yeah, but remember, basic training is available. So if you want to learn just the fundamentals and basics of the game, you can check that out now. We do have a cheeky little early bird offer on for you. I'll put that link in the chat right now.
Now, can
It's
I just
also
point
in the
out,
description.
At the start of the stream, he said, this is the only time that link's going in the chat. And
No, as in today,
This stream,
because obviously
today.
Monday,
Oh, yeah.
Monday the price goes back up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so people, come on.
come on,
Come on. Do you
come
want
on.
beatings from the chaplain?
come on to Commonwealth.
Yeah.
Let's go.
In Wales.
Let's get these guys back to Comora, all right?
Why?
I'm done with this.
You can't ship them all the way back to Wales. Do you know how much that is?
You don't have to pay across the bridge anymore. It's free.
Oh, good.
Okay, Winds of the Warp
Before
on the
I-
Abominant.
You know, can't even pay people to get in there.
That is a 7.
So he's
Goes
got a
off.
5 up field.
5 up field and
Is it
pain.
just for him?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
And then we're going to do Coruscating Hate
Eight's a
against the
strong word.
Witches, because they're the
Yeah.
closest target. That goes off on a Perils.
That's a perils.
I take 3 mortal wounds.
Oh dear.
I actually only take 1.
Oh, that wasn't very eventful. Oh,
That's why you do your psychic powers in the right order. Okay, D3, Witches, just the 1 dead.
that logic makes no sense. Because what if you just perils on the field and pain?
Well, you got to try, right?
You gotta try.
And then the next closest enemy unit to them,
Yeah.
on a dice, they could take mortal wounds. 1 more mortal wound on Drazar.
Oh,
I was hoping for the 4 there for an extra D3 on him.
I'm blading in there.
But that's that's one witch, and Drazar takes them all.
That's fine. Sorry, I'm just going to the powerful
That's okay.
table. I couldn't find it. Here we go.
So you got +1 to hit, I believe, army-wide in combat?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine. Yeah.
Cool, so let's do some shooting. Right, I want to get rid of some of these pesky Eldar.
Drazar's on 4. But Eldar? What? You watch your tongue. We are Drukhari from Wales. So-
Get Drazar's map.
They all love Gareth Bale. That's why you know they're from Wales.
Yes.
Yeah. This isn't like this time that none of you knew who Pop Smoke was.
No.
I still can't believe that.
Right,
Do you know who
Michael.
Pop Smoke is?
I've given you a blank look there for a reason, Jake.
Wow. Like,
Right,
Let's
this
all just
Wardog,
admire that plasma glow though for a bit.
this
Look at
Wardog
that.
is going to fire its melter here.
Which one's Michael?
oh,
These two incubi here, I'm going to fire some melter at them.
oh
Yeah.
no.
And then my heavy stubber is just going to go into these witches.
My heavy stubber.
He's not heavy.
He's just my brother.
He's my brother.
Right, the melter, 1 hit.
Does he just get 2 shots now?
Yeah, it's just flat 2 now.
Aw.
1 wound, you got 6 up in Vun. No. And obviously it's a lot of damage.
Back to
Stubber
Wales.
into the witches, just the 2 hits.
Oh
No
dear.
wounds.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Those witches are going to go pick up that one now.
Yeah, they might do.
so, unless they're going to get punked.
This guy, I think, is just going to fire everything at these witches. I have to get rid of Drazar this turn.
You don't have to.
I think I have to.
Hey,
So we're firing everything at them.
ridiculous.
Nicole will be watching at home. She'll be happy that, Drazar's doing work.
Yeah,
Because you are using Nicole's army right now,
I know.
Jake.
That's why I'm so honoured. that I
She
get
was
to use
Nicole's
it.
gutted that she wasn't here to watch this one. So that's why I have to get Chris
God
in.
for YouTube's a thing.
Nothing like being second best.
Jesus.
That's all right, mate. Don't you worry.
For,
We're honest
4
here.
saves on your witches, you're 6 up.
6 up. I fell them all, luckily. So.
You going to come back again, Chris, in the future?
And then the
It depends on this hyperactive
Stubber.
behaviour from Jake. It's a lot of energy just watching it.
It
to
is.
be fair, right now.
Draining, some
Yeah.
say, yeah.
I literally go home and just,
Pass out. I
just
do.
like flatline for about 10 hours and I wake up again.
I'm open just on the drive home.
Two
And
more.
just fall asleep in the car like a overtired child.
6 ups, yeah. Same unit.
It's ridiculous, mate.
How many are left?
There's 2.
Oh, that's
So
perfect.
now you can shoot D-Drizzle.
Well, I
But
think
he
we're-
has -1 damage.
He does indeed.
Yes.
And-
Okay,
was
I'm going to
right.
fire
So-
the...
Just double
And
jump.
you're, in,
Abominant.
and you're in light cover as well.
Yeah, you don't have to brag about it. Oh, and I can use that strap.
I'm going to fire the Knight Abominant
No.
into Drazar. And then his heavy stubber's going to go
You've
into...
literally ruined Christmas. Right.
Heavy stubber will go over here.
Or you could play a lightning fast reaction
What,
on
de-drizzle?
Drazar. Yes.
Hell yeah. Come on. I'm going to do that. I've spent the CP. It literally
It made no difference there.
My disappointment is immeasurable.
Right, double 6.
Did you lightning fast?
Yeah, I did, yeah. And it made no difference.
No 6s.
But 2
2
wounds.
wounds.
And
It's only
these-
81.
So 2 up because I'm in cover.
Yeah. Boom.
Boom. Go on, D-Drizzle.
And then the
Bang.
stubber into those
Those, they have names.
-1 to hit
Blood Bride.
because of the dents there. 1 wound, 6 up.
Oh.
Cool.
6 up's not fun.
So Mandy's asked a question here. She said basic training. Yep, Mandy's already done the basic training. I did send you an email today, actually, Mandy, about that, in case you want to move over to this new course as well, just to as a bit of a refresher, because it is all new. But it said, unfortunately, I can't make the academy due to work and being gone, but this I could do at my own pace. Absolutely. Once you've purchased the academy, you maintain lifetime access to the 9th edition course. So, yeah, you can study it whenever you want. We do release a video, or a new module, should I say, every single week. But if you miss, let's say, the first 4 weeks, that's not a problem. You can obviously catch up on that in your own time. You can watch it anytime, anywhere. Yeah, any place, wherever you want. Anywhere.
Anywhere.
Literally.
In Wales.
It's on demand, whenever you want.
In Wales.
So, Mandy, it'd be awesome to see you on the academy. It absolutely would. Matt Chin said, don't let him die, Drazar. Yeah.
Well, Drazar, yeah, no, Matt. I'm not
One
going
for
there.
Mike here as well from Dante Paints. He's pointed out on the Volkite,
The Mortals.
the Mortals.
You didn't roll any 6s, though.
That's what we're asking. I'm not going to lie, I wasn't watching.
Yeah,
Yeah.
only 6s.
One job, Chris, right? One job. Watch this.
I rewind you back to 30 seconds. All
Drizzle
about
just-
honesty here at Vanguard Tactics.
That's it. I like it.
D-Drizzle
Yeah.
just went, no, no, stop it, all of you.
Yeah.
Like,
Right, then, so what's
Right.
happening now, Michael?
So this is the autocannon guy.
Yeah.
Heavy stubber into the 2 witches in the middle.
Okay.
And then the main cannons into these 3 things.
Can you just confirm what autocannons look like, Mike?
It's the one who looks like
like this.
he's like coming at you.
Here we go then. Eyes
It's
down,
also the one that
looking.
looks like that guy from Monsters Inc. If you go to Seb
Heavy
Canyon,
stubber.
you can see it.
3 hits with the heavy.
Mr. Water Noose.
3 wounds on the witches in the middle.
Sorry.
6s for the witches in the middle.
How many? 3.
3.
Okay.
1 left. All right.
Oh dear, wow.
All right
Look at
then.
Jake.
Blang.
And then the autocannons.
Mike. Yeah.
Okay. Superb roll once again. And then 3s to hit these incubi. And 2s to wound them. That is 4 wounds. It is -2. You've got 1 guy in cover.
Yeah, so we'll start on that one because
Okay.
it's -2.
So we'll be a 4 up.
So 4 up. So first one. Oh, lovely. Second one. Oh,
So
he's dead now.
And then you've got 2 more on 5s.
So I'll just take them at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So
One more.
I'll leave the sergeant.
Yep.
Coolio.
All right. Charge phase.
You
This
wouldn't-
guy's just going to go in here. That's
Oh.
a 6. That'll do it.
He was all ready to go into
In he goes. And then...
this. Oh, hands nearly touched.
right. The Abominant is going to charge both.
Oh, Michael. What have you done? 666. He's an eager beaver.
He's keen for it.
Is very
D
big.
Drizzle is literally going to slap him, hopefully.
He is.
And then the little knight will charge just
What? Only 2, actually.
there is a little barrel there, but we know he's in combat there.
Can I use lightning? I can use lightning fast in combat.
You can.
Of course you
that's
can, yeah.
happening,
Of course,
yeah. Cool. So D Drizzle's going to try and make the Abominant fight last.
Yes.
No,
No, he hasn't.
Okay.
he definitely failed. So
Well-
doing that.
Let's do the Abominant.
Okay.
Let's get this over
Are
with.
you lightning fast and Draz?
Yeah, of course. I'm not an idiot.
Well, I don't know. So that's 3
It's
CPs. It is
So I'm down to 2 CP.
down to
now.
3 now.
Oh, I am down to. Oh, okay. Cool.
Here we go then.
Is this worth it? Probably worth
You've
it.
charged
Yeah.
him now.
So, is whether I go with him or with the little guy first.
Either way, the other one's going to die. So Dad's going to be like, dude, Drizzle, bang,
I don't know if,
on the nose.
because if you interrupt with Drazar,
Yeah.
he only gets 1 load of attacks.
Yeah,
right?
but then I get to do the other lot of attacks.
At the end.
He always gets to fight twice.
Give me his book. I'll read it.
No, don't worry, I can read. Barely.
We're just going to go for him with the big guy.
Yeah, it says he's selected an additional time, so because of
Okay.
that, he doesn't have fight first when he charges or whatever, so.
Right.
Because he hasn't
Okay.
charged.
Cool. Well, I'm just going to go for him
That is the
with
rules of 40k.
everything from the Abominant.
Yeah. Okay. So I've made you -1 to hit because I've
Well, that's
like ducked and weaved.
well played, because I've missed with 7.
Oh.
2 wounds.
Okay.
It will be on your invulnerable
So
save.
2 4+ vulnerable saves. I fail 1.
Cool.
How
It's
much?
damage 3.
So it will be damage 2.
Yep.
So that will put him down to 2 wounds.
Okay.
So he
and
lives.
then
Oh.
we have a tail.
Hang on a minute.
Which means D3 attacks.
How much damage is this?
2. So I need to wound him
Or-
with both.
okay, that's fine. I'll save my reroll then.
Yep. Hit you once.
So they 131 and said tormentors from Draz. We did it. Jake failed it.
Yeah. Classic.
Would you like to interrupt?
Yeah, of course. Draz is now going to go hit that armature.
The little one.
Yeah.
Should have gone with him first, I think.
You ready?
Yeah.
I wasn't. Yep, so here we go.
So you've got 1 CP left, mate.
So.
Is this guy got a Slanesh keyword or anything? Anyone?
No.
Any more?
Draz rerolls it all anyway.
He does re-roll it all, yeah.
2s, rerolling. Ooh. And then strength 6, so
4s
4s
with +1
because of
wound, yeah.
+1, rerolling.
Yeah.
So that is 1 at -4
Yep.
and then 3 at -3.
Okay. Come on. 1/6,
And
please.
it's flat 3 damage.
Oh, no 6s.
Does he explode?
Yeah, he does.
Please don't.
He does.
Oh no, you're going to spend it.
Spending 1 CP.
No!
We said CPs for
Not
VPs, guys.
Drizzle. No,
Getting rid of D-Drizzle
I'm
is
stressing.
pretty important.
Because Matt's watching, and so's George,
Yeah.
and apparently the whole of Wales as well.
We'll
So
find out what it's called. Spiteful Demise, 1 CP for a War Dog.
the whole of Wales is watching this game.
Can we kill him? Yes.
No! Draz.
Wow.
I killed an army.
The Witch as well,
We'll just die.
and I'll take a mortal wound. Yes. I will.
Wow, that's
However,
huge.
I did get 2 victory points for killing.
So, Michael, I've got you down as 1 CP left, yeah?
Yeah, 1 left.
I also have 1 CP left.
1 each, yeah. You're drawing the CP game.
Yeah. Then,
Yeah.
yep. So you obviously get to go first.
Yeah, I will sweep. I've only got 4 attacks on my profile.
Yeah.
But Drazar's effectively killed a big knight and a little knight already, so he's easily done
He's
his...
a beast.
He's traded well.
He's traded very well. Though,
He's definitely traded up.
And that is 2 very unlucky dice rolls.
2 wounds
Attacks
for
from
you.
Mike
So
there.
2 4+s.
Yeah,
So 1
we
dice.
killed 1. Hooray!
So now.
Huzzah.
Huzzah for the quest!
Yeah.
Right. So
All right.
right, I'm going to fight here now.
Yes, you are.
So obviously I don't have enough CP for reroll wounds, sadly.
No.
You're hitting on... You remember, you
I
get
am
plus 1 to hit those, so you're hitting on 2s.
So I'm going to do the shard net first.
Okay.
So I get 3 attacks, 4 attacks for that. 2s. I'm hitting on 2s. I'm not rerolling hits.
Have you got 4 attacks base, have you?
No, 3 attacks. I get +1 attack.
From?
The
Oh, the shard net.
Shard, yeah.
Oh, sorry. Right, okay.
the shard, not the one in
Not the
London.
drugs. The drugs are the plus
3
ones.
at -2. Flat 2
Okay.
on the armature.
All right, let's do them now. I'll take 1.
Jake, you enjoying this army?
No. I can say, I'm sorry, the people of Wales. I've let you down.
Is it stressful?
Huh?
Is it stressful playing this army?
What I do enjoy is Drazar. I've decided that I should really play Kill Team because I actually just like using 1 model out of a 2,000 point army. So,
Well, I mean, you have
Don't think you can
described...
take Drazar and kill.
You have
might be
just
a bit-
described Drukhari. It should. The book should just be called Drazar, really.
Drazari.
Drazari, yeah.
It's like I like Pat. But that's why I like Sisters. There's 3 models I like in that army.
I know.
The NHS and the two sister sorority people.
Yeah.
The Spice Girls. Right, these are now the Hecatrix attacks, so 2s.
Matchin's proud of you there, Jake.
Oh, thank you.
Said you're doing a great job.
Doing a great job, Jake.
But obviously there's a delay because Drazar's died. So, hopefully.
You're unlucky, mate. You're unlucky.
And then 5. Okay, so 1.
Ouch.
That is very good. So that is 5 at -4.
Which is
6
literally
at
killing me.
6 at -4.
Okay.
And then 3 at -1.
Right.
You know times are bad when they're doing more damage
Ouch.
back.
Yeah.
-1. I
So
take 1
that's
more.
7 in total.
7.
I
I've
rate
already
witches
taken
and blood
2,
brides. I think
9,
they're good.
5. 5.
They've
3
done a
left.
lot of work
Yeah.
for Jake here.
I mean, those
They
Dark
made it-
Lances have done nothing.
Well,
They
okay.
took that
You do
objective.
have some morale
I
I
checks.
do have
Shoot
some
that
morale,
War
so I
Dog
lost
down,
2
right
out of
down.
that unit.
You've lost all of them this turn, and you had 9. Did you have 9 or 10?
I had
You lost
9
1,
because I
right?
lost 1 out.
9,
I think so. I lost
so-
3 then.
You've lost 3. So
Yeah.
you lost 3.
So
Oh dear, Jake.
I'm leadership, probably not good enough.
You're at -1 as well.
So I'm leader. I don't assume I'm going to get +1 leadership for being a blood bride.
No.
No. So I'm leadership then. Yeah. So I failed that.
So you've rolled a 5,
Yeah. So
and your
1
leadership now is.
So I'm leadership 8 normally. So I'm now
Leadership
leadership
8.
7. So and I lost
Okay.
3. So I've lost it by 1.
So 1 flees.
So 1 flees.
2 flee,
Because of your.
because of my Harbinger of
Oh,
Dread,
What a lane.
which
And-
is absolutely
And
huge.
then another flees. So
Yes.
now that is a big deal because I now don't have that objective. Very sad. And I didn't have enough CP to auto pass, which is also
Wow.
very sad.
Morale.
But it's okay because
Morale's a thing when you're doomed.
Yeah.
we're gonna absolutely go
Bring
on this
it.
game. So the end of your game, Michael.
You do have morales for this.
Oh yeah, of
this guy.
course. Sorry. He's all right.
What's his leadership?
Oh god, he's leadership 9.
So he's
And he
minus
lost
1.
2, so he's 5.
He's okay.
So and this
Yeah.
one only lost 1, so there's no way.
Okay, so Michael, what did you score then that turn? Obviously, grind, we're not sure, yeah?
We got 3 more for Ruthless Tyranny,
Okay, nice.
and we've maxed War Ritual.
You didn't get it that turn.
Oh no, you're right. I didn't cast. I didn't. Yeah, you're right.
So now if I kill the abominant,
I've got you down as 7 points on war.
7 so far. Yeah.
Yeah.
7, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, because I was shocked you didn't spend that CP because you did have one. So Jake goes up to 2
Yeah, it
CPs
was worth
now.
it for Drazar, wasn't it?
You still
so-
got 1 left.
I know.
So I'm gonna get 8 points because I only hold 2.
Okay, cool.
I now need to kill that abominant.
You do, yes.
because otherwise you're going to get whatever it's called. Right, anyway, let's go to the top down and we can discuss.
We'll mute you, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what a turn, eh, Chris? Drazar going down. I don't know. Has Jake got any models left?
He's got quite a lot in that little black sort of cluster down in the bottom right there of the camera, top down camera.
Seb,
all the Hellions.
Seb, do the work for us here, Seb. What have we got here? Seb, what have we got? Get that in focus, lad. We've got some Hellions.
And although that seemed like an absolute, bit of a whiff of a turn for Mike with some of that dice rolling, it was so unfortunate, dropping 7 of those attacks, that would have made such a difference early on.
Yeah.
Allowed him to do work elsewhere. But he needed to try and reduce those troops. He's managed to a good degree there. He's got some big, tough targets left.
Yeah. So the Hellions aren't too bad. Obviously, they are damage 2. Michael, is your -1 damage strat 2 CPs?
It is 2.
So,
unless it's on an order.
yeah, so the Hellions, if they do go into that Abominant, he can't make the -1 damage, which is quite good. If he did have 2 CPs, they'd be pretty much useless. So Jake needs to just play for points. He needs to get his another Nachmund data. I don't know if he can do a huge amount about, keeping the grind off Michael. So, Jake, how many units have you lost this turn, mate? He's lost 2 units. So if Jake does kill 2 units this turn, that will prevent Michael from getting another 3 points on grind. If he kills the Abominant, then Michael will not be scoring any more points on that Psychic Interrogation. I think everything has to be now on that center objective, kill that Abominant.
Yeah, and if Jake can remove that, that puts Mike on the back foot on just those 2 objectives towards the rear.
Yeah.
To get anything else, Mike has to come off those objectives, drop in points. And he can't do it, he can't do the work there.
It's all in.
It's going to be an important round for Jake, this one.
This is all in.
I think this is where that good question from the start came in. What's worth running more of, War Dogs or the Big Knights?
Yeah.
Do you get models on the table, or do you go all in on some Big Knights and hope that you have a really good, strong turn 1-2?
This is the action. Apparently, Jake already has 1 kill. Of course you do, Jake. So if Jake kills this 1 model here, then this is huge. This is the turn of turns. This is going to be interesting. Jake, I'll unmute you, unfortunately. Got to do that.
Right.
Bring that sugar crush back in.
Go on then, Jake.
Let's have some hyper.
Candy Crush.
What's
right.
shooting you? We've seen what you've done here, Jake. What are you shooting?
So, so obviously it's quite obvious. The only thing I will note is I've just Nachmunded here. So I've got 8 points on that now.
Wow.
With the Court of the Archon.
Love it.
Right, shooting now. So we're going to do Dark Lance into Abominant.
Cool. I can't rotate.
You cannot. So freeze. It misses. Dark, black, whatever. And then 4s. 1 wound into the Abominant.
Nice. I do save it.
Oh, damn. And then Dark Lance from the Treeborn hit, and it doesn't wound. Very sad. Blasters.
Now I have to apologise here. You can't reroll against this guy. I did save it anyway, so it doesn't matter.
No,
you can't reroll against this guy.
Right. So we'll remember that now.
Yeah.
Anyway, I hit with both of them, so it's all right. 2 wounds from the Blasters, though.
Okay.
Into the Abominant.
I'll keep my 5 from earlier, yeah?
But there you go, you can have that one.
So 1 goes through.
D6 for free, and I'm not going to reroll that.
Is that the blaster?
Yeah, that's the Blaster.
Okay.
I've done all the shots that were, meaningful.
I'll take 1.
Okay, that's very bad.
Because I've got a shrug.
Yeah.
So that was pretty good.
Then Hellions, I'm going to shoot you. I assume they only have 2 shots each, don't they?
Hellions,
can they even hurt you?
6s, you can hurt me on 6s.
No,
Probably
we're not going to bother.
Not really worth it.
Right, so charging. So this one into them. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm in.
You do have to do your test first.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That is the test.
What's your leadership, sorry?
I'll be leadership 8, so I failed that.
Yeah.
Oh, does that just last
your
for the
charge
whole
roll.
thing?
Yep.
Oh,
so
okay.
once these Harbinger's abilities have come
Oh,
on,
they stay?
they're permanent, yeah.
They start stacking,
Oh,
and that's
no,
where
I
you get
didn't know
really
that.
nasty.
Right.
So you failed a dread test there.
Yeah, so
Half this charge.
4. I'm definitely not making
I don't
that.
think so.
No. I'll CP it, because I really need to get all the attacks
Do you want to do that, or do you want to reroll wounds with Hellions?
Oh, no, that's a
You have
point.
only
Yeah,
got
I
2
want to
CP
reroll
left,
wings
Jake.
with the Hellions. So Hellions now, do they pass their dread check? No.
No,
But hopefully
don't roll a double 1.
they're fine.
You're right.
So they're only
Okay,
getting 3
cool.
though.
Can they move round onto the objective with 3 inches?
You're
3
obsec
inches,
anyway.
I'm obsec anyway.
Yeah.
Yep.
If you
just make-
pile in, you'll take it off
I'll do
me.
the piling and...
Yeah,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Do the pile-in, yeah.
Good.
Succubus, she passed her dread check and she's in.
Excellent.
So we're going to
And she gets
charge
+1
her
as
to
well.
there.
Very nice.
Then she can pile in and consolidate.
Yeah.
Round.
Cult of Strife, sorry. Cult of Strife, I believe, get +1 to their charge. So I don't want to do you over here.
Say 5.
I don't...
No, it wouldn't be, no. Because I'm over 6 away, so
Yeah.
that's okay.
Okay, cool.
Then Incubi.
Yep.
Shall I do their dread check?
No, you're within.
Cool. So both
Just
of
out of
them
an
are
inch,
in.
so you're fine, yeah.
So they're just going to both charge around to their touch.
And there's 3 witches in here, guys, to get engaged, because they're a unit of 3.
Because otherwise it's a bit sad.
Yeah.
Tormentors, so we'll do 2 lots of this. Is that how that works? So
I
first
can't
lot-
interrupt, mind.
Oh, okay.
I've
I
done
still
our
want to
fight
do it.
first.
I failed them both. Right, here we go.
Yeah.
Succubus.
So we're going to assume... Oh, sorry.
So I'm -1 attack.
No.
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 Here we go. So
10 attacks,
she
mate.
doesn't get to reroll hits.
Right. Sorry, you do reroll the charge, because you can't reroll anything against them anyway. So
Oh,
just reroll your charge.
Oh,
reroll
that's
your
a
charge.
good point.
Of course, yeah.
So because obviously he's got his dready ability,
Yeah.
that would still fail it.
still fails, sadly,
Right.
yeah.
Anyway, so Triptych Whip, lady.
Mm-hmm.
6s, please. So
Rub the tattoo. Rub the tattoo.
2s. Rub the tattoo.
Yep.
2s. Okay, so that's 4 mortal wounds.
Very nice.
And then 3 misses though, which is a bit gutting. 6s. So 2 more at -4, and they're flat 2 damage each.
-4
Because
flat
obviously
2.
it's -3, and then
Okay.
Blade
so that will
veins.
be
So 8 damage?
8 damage.
Jake is hot.
Come on, mate.
Sorry, and then so she'll pile in and then she'll consolidate. Just to not block the objective. Oh no, that's bad.
I take 2 wounds.
Oh no!
2 wounds.
No way. That 5 plus feel no pain.
It's just coming clutch here. Oh no. We're going to move over to the Incubi now.
So if I were you, I'd probably not be in engagement range with the piling, because you don't have to
Oh
do
no,
the
yeah,
first.
she doesn't
Yeah,
have
so
to. Pot.
there's no point letting me hit you, basically.
I forgot about that.
And then all you have to do is make sure you base me with
I'm
the
tempted just to.
other guys.
That's all right. Yeah, we'll just go here. Cool. Right. Then we're going to do the Incubi now because that
Okay.
stressed me.
All right.
So 4 attacks.
You were
so
super unlucky there, mate.
It's all right.
I was super lucky.
You were.
basically.
Yeah, that's what I mean,
the
yeah.
luck went both ways with the 6.
So we're going to do the big swing.
Considering how
Yeah.
unlucky
so
Mike's been
first
elsewhere.
one,
Yeah.
3.
Cool.
So I
and
feel a
then
little bit sorry for him at times. But
5s.
I wouldn't.
So 2. Yeah. So these are going to.
So I'm dead?
Yeah. So
Guess
yeah.
what?
just be nice to see. Jake
Oh
pressure
no,
down a
not
little bit.
again! You're not going to auto explode, are you?
I've got a CP.
Oh no.
I'm going to explode.
Oh, I hate that strat. Why? Is that in the
What-
book?
CPs
we can-
for VPs?
What we can do
Yeah.
is I'll get a permanent marker
Yeah.
and we'll just delete that stratagem.
Literally rip it
Yeah,
out.
cool. Sounds good to me.
I'll personally just rip it out
Honestly,
of
I don't know why they gave it to Knights. Like,
How
the
the only,
G-Sealer truck? Okay.
the only thing I will say it's good is that the Incubi people do have 2 wings each, which is nice. It's
that is
more
true.
the Hecatrixes, which is a bit sad.
Yes. Yeah.
So yeah, but I do get 2 points on bringing it down for that. So
You do?
Right now,
So
let's see what happens.
the witches?
Yeah.
2.
So now I can't get engage.
Yeah.
I couldn't get it anyway because you were just going to at least do 1. So I'm going to keep the sergeant because I like
Of
the
course.
skirt.
How ridiculous. What a stupid stratagem, eh?
The first Clavex,
Yeah.
dead.
Tune in next week.
The
to
other
find out
Clavex.
if Imperial Knights have it
Dead.
or not.
Oh,
Cool.
Yeah.
That's got your grind as well. So I did
won't
have her on
use
the
it out of
objective
principle.
though, at
You
least,
did,
so
yeah.
That's all right.
Which was
Just won't
well
use
played.
it.
Cool. And then the Hellions are going to fight. That's very sad. So if you missed that, the Incubi died.
Did any units die?
Yeah.
Yeah.
2,
two
which has now
Incubi
got
units
in
died.
grind.
So that is gutting, yeah, because that
explosions.
that in itself, that one stratagem now has now flipped. That has been a
I
5.
faced you there.
You're not getting engaged now because of that as well.
Yeah.
So that's 2
Well,
C.
I'll get 2 points on engage, not 3.
So that's 1 point there, and then also it's flipped the other way. So
Yeah.
now that 1 CP is 4 point swing.
Very sad.
That is
I
ridiculous.
got +1 attack on the Hellions.
And for
didn't I?
2 CP
Yes,
across
yeah,
2
believe so, yeah.
turns,
So that's
you know,
4
he's
attacks
removed
today.
key models.
Strength of
key-
A4.
Mental,
Yeah, sadly.
absolutely mental.
So 4 attacks each, 5
Mhm.
discharge.
Well, he's used that stratagem. Well, he didn't use it the
Eight,
first time because he rolled a natural 6. But yeah, explosions have just absolutely yeah.
So that's.
Oh, hate it. Hate it. It
that's
makes
5,
me
so I
makes
need
me
another
shake.
12. So
Makes you want to bring more
2
knights for
yeah.
more order.
Re-rolling
explodes.
ones.
Yep.
No, I can't re-roll anything.
War
Just,
dogs.
just
Can't re-roll
sacrifice
anything.
one at a time.
Sacrificial
Just
war
blow
dogs.
it up. Get a
Sacrifice-
carnivore under,
So
let it do
this,
some damage,
I'll roll
blow
a
it up.
12 after.
Yeah.
Just sacrificial war dogs. Yeah.
That's 1 at minus.
140
dear.
points.
That's 1
Some
at
good
minus
moves.
2.
Okay.
And then I need another 12.
Yeah.
This is very bad.
Come on,
Oh,
Jake.
yeah.
Come on, Jakey. You can
Oh,
do this,
no.
mate.
And then.
Without without Big D, Drazar, it really does start to, yeah.
So my dark lance has gone as well. Oh, none. That's only 1 wound on the abominant. -2 though.
Yeah.
Two damage.
Only strength 4 and no rerolls.
Yeah, it hurts.
So it does go through.
And that's 2 damage at least, which you do take.
I do actually take those.
So
Yeah.
We've got a question here from Joe Robinson. I will answer your question in the next movement phase, all right?
that is everything though. So end of my go.
Do you get to fight back?
Oh yeah, no.
Oh, no.
Let's not forget that.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
I'm going to lightning flask the Hellions for 1 CP.
Cool.
It didn't matter.
2s.
Oh no.
So you have 6 -2.
They didn't have a involved.
You're on a 6 up. Yeah,
Yeah, 6 up. So how many 6?
6, yeah.
So 6 ups. So I passed 2 luckily.
4 are.
And they are 2 damage each.
Yeah, it's flat 3. So.
Oh, okay, cool. So 4. So
Yeah.
that will take.
And the tail, 3 extra. 2 hits, strength 8. 2 more, 6 ups. Nice.
Oh, so
1
another
more
one.
dead. Yeah.
Is it more? Is it
It's 2
2
damage.
damage?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
They need a morale check, Jake.
they do.
They do need a
Their morale is shot. Right. So leadership 8. So -1.
Yep.
Ooh,
Come on, Jake. Roll a 1.
no. So that's I lost 6.
5.
No, I lost 5.
5, yeah.
Lost 5. I'm leadership 8 normally. -1.
-1
So yeah,
'cause of the
do
dread.
just fail it.
So you now lose 2 models because
Two
of
So
the...
2 models and the other one doesn't flee. However, I now don't get lookouts there,
This is a problem.
which is very problem. So, however, at least I do get 2 points on engage.
Yes.
I did get bring it down for
Yep.
2.
Yep.
R&D I've got 8 on
Mm-hmm.
because I did it with the Court of the Archon.
Yep.
But you're going to though get your 3
So what-
points for grind.
How much bring it down points have you got in total so
Oh,
far?
God. 6.
You probably maxed it at this point, no? No?
6.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12.
Cool.
I've killed 3 armigers.
Michael,
That's
you're going to
6.
get
So
the
yes,
grind,
12.
aren't you?
I will get
You
grind,
stole
yeah.
that grind.
Absolutely. You can't fail your morale with this blood bride.
Because
so you'll get
luckily,
that.
because there's no armature. So,
So
Right.
that takes Jake on 53. Michael, you are on 40. You've got 2 turns of grind because obviously you didn't get it turn
model.
1, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
How many points did you score? You only got 8 points on turn 3, didn't you? On the last turn on the primary. So you're up to 52 points.
Yeah, on 8.
So it's 52-53 in Jake's favour as we now go into turn 4. Michael, how many objectives are you on?
2.
2. So you're going to get 8 points?
Yep.
That takes you up to 60. You gain a CP, which I know what you'll probably spend that on. Stupid things. Right, okay.
Exploding.
Brilliant.
Right.
So I'm going to mute you guys and we'll head over to the chat. If you've got any super chats, chuck them in. Me and Chris can answer your questions. But we have a question here from Joe. He said, is there any way to get access to the Vanguard Tactics Academy modules? Heard there was one about deployment that I'd love to take a look at. So, Joe, the way you get access to the Vanguard Tactics Academy modules is by signing up for the Academy. What we've got is, we originally were going to do 12 modules. But how many modules do we have now? Is it 16 modules? Michael?
16 on the academy.
We have 16 modules. We were originally going to do 12. We added 4 more. So, yeah, we release a module for you every single week. Each module is updated as per, let's say, the new mission pack will come out. That will be updated when that happens. But yeah, 16 modules. Each module contains anywhere from 4 to 8 lessons. Some of those lessons are, 15 minutes long. Some of those lessons are 40 minutes long. So yeah, we really cover absolutely every single aspect from deployment to the missions, picking secondaries, how to prepare for a tournament, and then advanced combat tactics as well. Nice. Right. Mandy said, oh, so there is a one-time use. Is this the auto explode? Is it a once per game ability?
I'll double check that.
Uh-oh. Hang on a minute. We've got to check.
Pretty sure it's just a stretch.
I hope it's once per game. That would actually be really good. We're just going to check if the auto explode is a once per game ability. We're going to check it.
And I get an additional point on engage then? Yes. Does that mean you would get grind?
Hang on a minute. Hang on.
It's quite important actually because it's now.
Yeah, you can only use this stratagem once. Yes.
It is a once per game stratagem.
Yeah.
It's massive. It's big.
This is
VAR.
huge.
Okay.
VAR. Right. So,
Reset the clock.
sorry. So okay.
God
right.
for Mandy paying attention in the chat.
Mandy.
I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed.
VAR. has
Everyone
come
can
in.
take back that negativity about the explosion.
I'm
I
not.
still hate it.
I still hate it. So you get an extra point on the. Yes, Jake. You get an extra point on the grind.
Extra point on engage.
That's it. Yeah.
Does
Does
that mean you get grind? Because you
I
would
think
have
it
killed.
takes grind away.
I think it does because it
Honestly,
means
yeah,
you
because
wouldn't
I've
have
only killed.
Wow.
You killed,
So you've only got
2
it.
units.
and
yeah.
I killed 2 units.
Yeah.
So yeah, that actually means mine doesn't get grind.
Oh
Oh god.
Right,
damn.
nice.
Oh no. Then now it changes it. So-
50. Wow, this is close. Wow. What a game changer.
Not a game changer.
What a game changer.
Mandy,
Right. Back over to you
Steve
guys.
Joel,
Come on, you
being
can do
game
this.
changers. Right now.
Do you have to fight with them, Drukhari? Was it the Incubi that killed the thing anyway and the rest of it? Yeah. Okay, cool.
Now, the main thing that we discussed is the reason I didn't remove the Hellion in combat. And a lot of people would go, oh, but he's a knight, he can retreat and shoot anyway. If he retreats, he can't do an action. He can't do a psychic action.
Yeah.
So what that means is that then he has to put all the shots into the Hellion,
Yeah.
thus saving me maybe some... Well, it means he has to get his points, basically, but it means that most of my armies then...
Well, he can do the action, shoot that thing, and then charge him and kill you. So
yeah, but it now means that instead of that, he can't, like, move freely or...
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I've
Absolutely.
basically forced him to
Yeah.
do more.
Yeah, just for the chat, he used it once on a War Dog for 1 CP, and
Yeah.
then he went to use it again. So he rolled a natural 6. And
Yeah,
then
the James
he then
rolled a
used
6.
a stratagem.
Joe said the Academy has the limited capacity. Is that correct? So, Joe, we do it in intakes, like you would with any sort of online or like university course. You have an enrollment period. When it closes, we do the 16 weeks. So it means that we can keep everybody in the same sort of pace. But it will be opening up in June. So if you head over to our website, www.vanguardtactics.com, you'll see a button called Learn With Us. If you click that, you can join the waiting list for the Academy. And as soon as we've got the dates, Joe, we'll email you everything so you can get signed up on your early bird placement. There are limits on what we have available because we have like a a platinum package. We have a gold package, and they are capped so that we don't, we do a lot of extra service there. We don't want too many people on those packages, so they are limited. So getting that early bird option and on the waiting list is certainly the best way because the platinum package sold out within 24 hours, which was crazy. So that was last time.
Yeah, I get 12.
And obviously the gold at some point as well hit that capacity as well. So just getting on that waiting list is certainly the best way to do that. So they're considering what we got here. Did we give Jake? We gave him that extra VP for being that table quarter. Mike should get his CP back. Absolutely, I'll give Mike his CP back. I mean, I'm not unfair, am I?
Not an animal.
I'm not an animal. He can have 2 CPs.
And another good point there is maybe he should roll naturally again because he never actually rolled for the explosion.
Oh, wow. That's really thrown a Hail Mary. Michael, we've given you your CP back, but you do actually need to roll for the explosion.
Oh, yeah. Okay, if you roll a 6, we'll put it all back.
Don't roll a 6 because it's going to be a lot of effort.
No.
Oh, thank goodness. Right. Fred's also said, does the Academy also include the basic training package? Fred, that is a completely different course, but we give you a nice little offer if you want to upgrade anyway. And the basic training is a good way, a good introduction before you do the Academy. A lot of people that signed up for the Academy this time did the basic training before. So if you are new to the game, get signed up for that basic training. But yeah.
So that basic training was the activity you gave me after my first event at a local, 3 games, lost every single one of them. Competed the following weekend, 5 games, won 3, drew 1, lost 1.
Happy days.
In a week.
In a week.
And again, as Mandy pointed out and asked earlier, that's module, so I work full time.
Yeah.
Catch up with them in an evening while I'm driving, etc.
And basic training's delivered each day. So you get all the videos over, I think, 8 or 9 days. But yeah, definitely check it out. Right, okay, cool. So, back over to the table. Joe said he's going to sign up for the waiting list. Awesome. Yeah.
I'm going to do this. I think it makes more sense.
Right, Michael.
Okay. I'm going to shoot things now. Well, I've got Psychic first, I guess.
Could you
Should
just
probably
talk
do
us
that.
through what you've done? Because obviously we've had to put things back.
Yeah,
we've had to
so-
move things around.
Harbingers of Dread. we've moved up to the next dark one, I think. Let's have a
You
quick
went
look.
to the middle.
-1 to hit.
Yeah, -1 to hit in melee is
Oh,
good.
which is good.
Yeah, so we're going to go for that. We are House Korak, so I can trigger an extra one as well.
Okay,
depending on
cool.
the battle round. And I'm going to trigger Wailing Geists, so -2 to your leadership, just in case that comes in later.
Yeah.
But it's really good for
Well,
halving
Definitely.
charges.
It has for most
that
of
kind
it.
You've
thing.
actually done a lot of work in the morale phase.
Yeah,
It's been
um,
shocking, actually. Yeah.
Turning off OBSEC, there's no point because both of us are OBSEC.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
yeah. So that's that. Should we do a walk ritual, try and get us some points?
Yeah. Let's go for
There
it.
was a big debate about whether I could swing the game a bit more by taking a primary off you, but then I wouldn't be able to cast any powers,
Yeah.
etc. So we're going to go for this.
And you
Right.
get it.
He's got it.
So
Cool.
that is 12 points in
So we're
total.
at 12 for walk ritual.
Yeah.
Okay, very nice. And then the shooting phase, we'll do the easy stuff first. Everything into that Hellion.
Yeah.
So the heavy stubber
I'm not going to lightning fast.
is heavy, so I am -1 to hit,
Yeah.
which is a bit weird for a knight.
Yeah, I am tough as 4 though.
Yeah, so no wounds.
So, okay.
And then the
The massive Volkite mega gun.
Volkite Mega Gun, just
Dice
3
up and down
hits.
again.
And
Right,
yeah, it's
yeah.
dead.
Cool.
That's 3 mortal wounds on
Got
top of
mortals.
everything else. So.
Very nice.
So that's 1 for grind.
Poor
Yeah.
Hellion.
Helen the Hellion.
And then, yeah, I'm not sure about this
It's a close game.
whip lady. I think what I'm going to do is this guy's going to shoot
The
at
Mandrews.
these, the Mandrews.
Well, it's harder for me to get
Engage.
because then I'd have to remove that unit of mandrakes, come back there, and
Yeah,
you know I think that would then scupper my free.
it would cut engage down a
It
bit,
would cut it a lot. down.
but I do need grind, and I've only killed 1 unit.
Yeah.
But I only have 2 units,
Hmm.
so if I do kill 2, then
Yeah.
it doesn't really matter. So I'll go for the
Yeah.
mandrakes.
I like that.
And this is the autocannon one, yeah?
Now,
Yeah, I'm going to chuck the heavy stubbers into the succubus
before
though.
you do that quick,
Yeah.
the Mandrews are -1 to hit.
Okay.
That's just their.
Why would you put the heavy stubbers into the witch woman? Is she already taken wounds?
No, she's only got 5,
Yeah,
And
and I just want to
Whippy
get some
does
wounds off
3.
her.
fair enough.
It's worth it just because she's got 4 up in Vun,
Okay.
in combat. And I think
his
she's got 4 up now
yeah,
anyway.
The tentacles do 3, don't they? So
Yeah,
then
the
you'd
tail
only
does
use 1.
2, so if she saves against the damage 3, I can still potentially kill her,
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
Yeah, it's just good to go over that sort of thought process
Yeah.
because some people might be thinking, oh, why and why not more just on the mandrake? So,
Mm.
yeah, absolutely. I love it.
So the heavy stubber, 3 hits. 2 wounds on succubus,
So 4+, both fine.
worth a try.
It's always worth a punt.
And then the other guns, they finally fire a million shots after several turns of being
You are
garbage.
-1 to hit because they are Mandrews in the
That's
shadow.
Calvin said, where do you get our terrain from? This terrain is all Games Workshop terrain. You can buy it from their website. Yeah.
It's just been jazzed up a bit.
We've made it jazzy. We put it on some wooden bases.
Still jazzy.
Well, that is 5 saves.
So these have a
I
what?
think
do I-
5 up in
They
Vun,
do
I
have a
think,
5
at this
up in
stage,
Vun.
yeah.
So they're all dead. Not good.
Wow.
And then, sorry, I'm
That's-
just.
Michael
handy.
clearly predicted he didn't even need them heavy stubbers.
I do, however, my whole army now has a 5 up
Yes.
pain. No,
Uh,
5 up pain.
yeah, in Vun,
invulnerable
yeah.
save. That was just what I was checking. No Mandrews.
Sorry
You did
about that.
well.
And then the charge. Naturally,
All
I'll go
Mandrews.
into what's her face in the middle there. Double 2 is good.
Triptych Whip Lady needs to roll like
Whip lady indeed.
10
Oh.
6s and just do 20 more wins
Just
and go
gonna
bang.
walk around a little.
The main thing
Big
also
night, going for a
here
little walk.
is the Abominant doesn't have his feel no pain anymore.
Yeah. in
He
fact,
does feel pain.
What we're going to do is we're going to go this way.
Triptych Whip Lady.
And then I'm going to pile in again and go that way again.
Okay.
Towards them, I guess.
Yeah.
Right. I've got some stratagem options here because I've got 2 CP. I'm heavily debating Crush Like Vermin, which is where if I hit you with a foot attack, you take 2 mortal wounds.
Oh, okay.
But unfortunately, he's only got 3 base attacks. That's the downside to the Abominant.
so every hit does
And you're
2
-1 to
more
hit, right, as
and
well?
he's -1 to hit with the feet as well if he does that.
Yeah.
Which will be 4s. It's not that likely.
No.
I'm better off just going at you with
Yeah.
tentacles.
Going at you. I'll spend my last CP in lightning fast.
Okay.
Okay, before we quickly move on, we've got a question here from Mr. Nasher. He's actually Jake from. He said also Jake. Hey, it's Nate from the Games Workshop Salisbury store. Is he a good lad?
Yeah, no, he's a good boy.
So he said, any advice on making your own board at home? Well, Nate, if you would like to head over... Sorry, Nash.
Oh, I know him as Nash from years ago, but yeah.
He's put Nate
no,
here.
Put Nate, and that's what he wants.
Sorry.
It's right, Steve.
I'll
just get an earful, and then
you're confusing me.
A new subscriber then hates you.
Well,
so that's okay.
I feel like Steve's acting like a jealous girlfriend here, where you're talking about, previous exes.
I'm about to say
Okay.
that if Nate, Nash, would like to head over to the office, he can have our old board. It's
Our old board?
Our old board that we made.
Wow.
He is welcome to it. It needs a little bit of touching up on the brown paint, but it's sat here doing nothing. Yeah. He can take it and have it as a gift.
If you want to see that board, it's in the Ultramarines versus Emperor's Children game we did about 6 months ago.
Yeah.
As well. So if you want to see what the board looks like.
It looks awesome. It's got the river, everything, the resin.
How lovely is that?
Nate, if you're offended Jake, you can come here.
Of course he is.
And you can pick it up. Yeah. It's
more than welcome.
You can have it on us. Friend of ET's, have it, yeah.
More than welcome to it. And yeah, if you want to see it, it's in that video. Go give it some likes. Please.
Yeah, awesome.
Right, here we go.
Here we go.
So I made you -1 to hit because I've neo'd or whatever.
So we've got our 9 Scourge attacks.
Yeah.
Okay, just below the... and then 2s to wound you. Okay, we do wound you 4 times.
Okay, so 4+.
Yeah.
I fell once, so that's now put her
3
on
damage.
2 wounds left.
Okay. And then the tail, 2 attacks. Misses with both.
Okay.
I mean, it's a big tail.
Crikey. Look at that tail.
Yeah, there's not much more I can do than that. I will pile in around you this way.
That's okay. Right. It is time. Purposely it's piled in so it's better view for the camera.
This is why I fired the heavy stubber. Maybe I should have fired the entire autocannon at it as well.
No, it's okay. Right, here we go. Triptych Whip Lady. Do it for all of us here. That's not for all of us. So you're -1 to hit in combat.
You just swing your hat back round, Jake.
Oh, I am -1 to hit in combat, yes.
Yeah.
So that's 2 mortal wounds.
Okay.
Which you don't have your feel no pain versus. And then another...
No, okay.
No more wounds. Because
Carl Norman's just become a lieutenant.
We can both whiff.
It's awesome.
That's cool. Right, so at the end of that, I don't need morale.
No.
Finally. However, Michael,
yes,
you're going to get...
So have you consolidated out of combat here?
Oh, yeah.
Because obviously you can then, you want to consolidate away.
I'll go that way so I can go hit that armature.
Yeah.
Rude. All right.
Do I pile in...
Any direction with her, I believe.
Yeah,
just more for future. I'm not going to like...
Yeah. No, that's absolutely fine. Okay.
Cool.
Well.
So, I'm going to get 12.
Oh, I get some points at the end.
Oh, yeah,
I do get some
course.
points at the end. So
Jake's, I don't care about your points, Michael, okay?
Shall I?
I'm going to get 1 for Ruthless Tyranny.
Okay.
Because I have 3 objectives in dread range.
Yeah.
Which is sort of why I've piled in that way.
So you get 10? You're on 10 now for that?
Yeah, and then obviously 12 for what's it, and then...
All right.
We'll see if I get groins.
Cool.
So, Michael, that takes you up to 63.
So
Jake, how many are you going to score right now?
I'm going to get 12.
You're not.
I am.
You're not.
I'm going to do some bombs as well, because I can action...
Damn, he's remembered he can do bombs.
So, cool. So if we can go to the top down quickly, it's going to be quite a quick go for me.
So Charles has said that was a handsome board, just like Jake. Blew him away when he saw it first. Absolutely. It's a good board. Also, Jake is too. Very handsome.
Question is, Jake on the board?
You can have Jake as well, yeah. Yeah. Now, Chris, the poll still saying
It's gone down.
It's 69% saying Chaos Knights are going to win. I think... could be this game adds so many flip-flops, doesn't it?
Those Chaos Knights ability, every time in that morale phase, they're doing some good work. Unfortunately, though, Mike has not been shooting very well.
No. It's,
just look at that.
I mean,
that expression on his face just says it all really about how the dice rolling has gone for him.
Against the Mandrakes, it was ridiculous. It's been really weird, the dice rolls. It's been really swingy. Mike's had some incredible luck in places, but then really bad in others. It's just been really swingy. It's the only way I can really, yeah.
And then considering, if he was playing one of those Space Marine armies or Chaos out of Armour of Contempt,
Yeah.
it would have gone even worse for him, ultimately.
Yeah.
Hi, beautiful.
It's time to close the poll, apparently. I need to close the poll because we want to keep it on 69, obviously. Best number. Right.
Excommunicatum.
Mandy, I've closed the poll, don't worry.
Right, so, real quick, I rodded. Oh, indeed, I've got 12.
Nice.
I put a bomb on this area with my Hecatrixes.
Yep.
Awesome Triptych Whip Succubus is running into Mr. Waternoose.
Yes, she is, yeah.
and then the Raider is just poked out so you can shoot the Armiger.
Okay.
Okay? We're going to shoot now with the Raider. The Raider's going to shoot into the Armiger. He misses. Can I re-roll this?
You can.
You're a
Thank
black
you.
heart.
Black heart. Cool.
You missed it.
That's not ideal.
Don't smell too much there, Mike.
Triptych Whip Succubus into Armiger.
Would you like to turn off my Overwatch?
Absolutely. Well, I don't know if I want to turn it off into that one.
He's only got 6 shots with his
All right.
thing.
You've convinced me. Yes, 1 CP, turn off Overwatch.
Cool.
100% would have gone
So
for
I've passed my dread check and I'm in. This one now.
We won't put those rolls the other way around, that's fine.
Then this one, dread check.
Failed.
I fail it and
You're fine.
I'm in now.
Yeah.
Cool. So I'm going to obviously go on the objective. You don't have enough to interrupt, do you?
Oh, I do.
You
I
do?
have 2 CP now.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
How many attacks did the Mr.
It's not going
Waternoose get?
to... it could kill her, to be fair.
How many attacks did
4.
Mr. Waternoose get? And what was he hit on, a 4?
A 3.
So, no. I'll fight the witches first. So, pile in.
What's more important, Jake?
Well, that. Well, equally, all of it. So, do you know what? I'll fight with Triptych Whip Lady, because they have a 4-up, don't
Probably
they?
would fight
Yeah.
with the trip.
So, let's go for it. Come on. Okay.
4 more
4
wounds.
mortal wounds.
Very nice.
I'm not -1 to hitting on that.
You are not.
No.
Oh, you are. Sorry, you are. Yeah,
So
of
there
course,
was
because of
2
my
twos,
dread
yeah.
ability. Yeah.
And then 5s. So that's 2 more, 1 at -4, 1 at -3.
What strength is she?
She's strength 4.
She's strength 4 base. Okay, cool. Just because I know the whip is like poison, so I don't know if you'd need that. But so that's 4 more
No,
wounds.
I lied, sorry. So
Strength
okay.
3, and then the whip is 6s on
Yeah.
vehicles. Okay, cool. So
that's
1
a
save to make. I do fail it.
So that's 6
2,
damage.
6
total.
damage. I've got 6 left. Yeah. We're okay.
Halfway there, Jake.
We're halfway there.
We're all right.
Cool. Then, would you like to interrupt?
I don't think there's any point, honestly.
Cool. Famous
I
last
think,
words.
think we're okay here.
Right, so shard net.
Yeah.
So
Look at
hitting
that.
on 3s,
Very nice.
and then wounding on
6s.
6s.
Who taught you to
No,
paint like
these
that?
are.
So I've
Oh
seen
no,
some of
they're
your previous
strength 4,
painting.
sorry. Cool. And then 9, and then there's 10 in the unit. So
Chris, you give me shade on my painting.
don't do that. The last person who did that had a fit mum. So it's a threat and a promise. So,
Give me shade on my painting. Wow.
these.
I've actually been putting a lot of time into my
That's right.
paintwork recently.
Well, that's not
Is that
bad.
why
I
you were
wish
late for the
this-
gym this morning? Then?
Yes, I was. Yeah. Yeah. This is actually a very quick job. That I did this guy in about 2 hours and
One
painted him.
-2, and
Oh,
I've got
really?
another-
Humble brag.
Humble brag. I did the glow after. No, the plasma glow. It took me longer to build it than it did paint it.
All right.
I've got 2 for you then.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
not good. And
Here you
then-
go, Steve. Crack on with your airbrush.
Not good.
But no, I have really upped
Three.
my game
Three
in painting
-2.
recently.
Okay.
Been putting the time in.
3 saves at -2 from the witches. We failed them all.
So,
Take 3 more.
that will bracket
which
you now.
just brackets me, which
Oh,
is
good.
incredibly annoying, but that's how it is.
My disappointment is immeasurable.
It is. And then we hit you back.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to see whether his bracket works exactly the same as everybody else. It probably does.
Probably not.
Yeah,
He's the abominant.
he is the abominant.
And he is slowly melting.
The abominant.
It's a shame you couldn't put him in your Gene Stealer cult list because then you can have abominant
Oh,
aberrance.
it could be Super Muscle Beach.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn it.
Jesus.
Do I count as Imperium when putting a...
Yeah.
Fit with 1.
The one hit, actually.
Does wound.
4 up. Oh,
And then the extra,
that's
2.
well annoying.
They both miss.
That's so annoying because you killing that 1 means we don't contest the objective. No, it's okay.
Well, that was
Back to
disappointing.
Wales with you.
That was very disappointing.
Right,
Right, that's okay. This guy's going to do it all.
he's gonna do it all, Mr.
He's gonna do it
Waternoose.
all. He's going to get me some
Oh, I
points.
could have. No, I'm not going to because you've told me like a million times I can consolidate in whatever direction. It's not fair otherwise. I'm a man of my word. Oh no. So. She's dead. Only just. It's alright. You've told me like a million times I can do it, so I'm not going to be like, please. Puppy dog eyes.
Thanks.
Mr. Waternoose. But you were going to get grind anyway, weren't you? 'Cause you
Yeah,
killed-
I'd probably deal with it
You
extra
killed.
anyway.
That's your second, obviously I can't have killed any.
Yeah.
Cool. So end of the go, I'm going to get engaged for 2.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to get. I've done R&D fully, and I haven't got any more on Bring It Down. So that'll be it.
Did you get the grind,
I get
Michael?
grind,
Because
yeah,
you
I do get
killed
grind,
2,
yeah.
Okay, so the scores are now, as we go into turn 5, 66 to Chaos and 72 to Jake
Oh,
so
definitely
far.
not play anymore.
But it's all to play for. Michael, how many primary points are you going to score?
8.
8. That's a big scorer.
Yeah.
We got some questions in the chat. I'll come to those shortly. So that now puts you up to 74, I believe. Yes. Yes. Rich Burbridge is currently in the chat. He'll be here next week, which is awesome. We're going to
Do
get
have morale.
Rich's help.
I can't fail it.
you've
I
lost
lost one model.
Right, okay.
Do you want to, yeah.
I'm gonna mute these two. Last turn of the game. Also, Carl Norman, thanks so much for becoming a lieutenant. We've absolutely smashed our target of getting 10 members this month. So I probably will. Let's get that updated. I reckon we can up those numbers a little bit. Don't you reckon, Chris?
Got to be bold.
You gotta be bold sometimes. How do I log in? We'll do that next week. Right, okay. So Richard said smashing it. Yeah, see you next week. Your Necromunda Tyranny's been building. Gibraltar River said, don't Knights have a strat for reduced damage by 1? They absolutely do. It costs 2 CPs or 1 CP on a small knight. Joe Robinson, what's the consensus on best aspect warriors at the moment? Thinking of getting Swooping Hawks or Howling Banshees. Swooping Hawks are ridiculously good. I really like Fire Dragons. I think they're completely, utterly underrated. Also, Dire Avengers are absolutely brilliant. But you can't go wrong with a unit of Banshees for a fight last action either. Great for trading. So I actually think all of them.
Yeah, I'm building an Elder army at the moment. It's slowly on the go.
You're going Eldar as well?
Well, with a man of disposable income, with 8 different armies on the go. That's
Sure.
why nothing's ever painted.
No.
Honest.
No.
Swooping Hawks, I think they've got the great little tricks.
Isn't it great that you're older? Like when you're a kid, you're like, oh, I really want to buy that. I used to have to take pocket money off my mum for lunch, not eat my lunch, and therefore not spend my money so I could just save it. So basically, from a young age, I learnt to fast. So then at the end of the week, my £3 every day meant I could buy a £15 model. Or, if I wanted something bigger, I'd have to save up 2 weeks.
Not only did you build up your Warhammer collection,
I got
ready for all that competition that you then did.
For,
All that fasting paid off.
So when I got the bodybuilding, I was like, fasting, no problem. Going out without any food, easy. I was, brought up for this stuff. Yeah. Jake is in some serious thought right there. That is a power. Look at that power stance. Look at it.
He knows he's got Michael on the back foot here.
Look at him. He's strong. He is strong. Right, I'm going to unmute the guys because I think they're ready.
Yeah. We're pretty limited. Jake did have to do the morale test at -3 because of my dread abilities.
I lost 1.
Because he only lost 1.
Antonia say, would this be immediately available after? Yeah, as soon as we're wrapped up, hopefully in 10 minutes. We try to get the lives done by 10. You can watch this back at any time in any way you wish, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, straight on to shoot, and I can't psych it because I fell back.
But look at him, it looks amazing.
I'm going to shoot
Handsome.
You
the
start to sound
witches
biased.
with the armature.
I am.
So,
So-
I don't have a CP, so
No.
no
And
shenanigans.
how many CP have I got, sorry?
Too many, probably.
3 now, I think.
You're up to 3, yeah.
I'll spend 2 for exploding 6s on these
Don't you need
ladies.
2 armigers?
No.
Oh, it's just
you
all
take
the
an enemy
armors.
unit and then
Okay,
all your armor just get that.
Nice.
So we're going to go for that. What can I
You've still got 200 viewers. It's absolutely awesome. Right. Go on then,
I do
Jakey.
need to go.
They're
Michael, sorry.
enthralled by our
Them
epic game
all.
of the
Close.
Welsh
Yeah, cool.
versus the Knights.
So
St George
we got 3 there.
Versus the dragon.
versus the Welsh. Gareth Bale.
The Welsh dragon, yep.
Oh,
One of them explodes.
That cough said it all.
and then 2s.
So that is 4.
So 5 up.
Cool.
Oh no, that's bad. Because of
Heavy
dread.
stubber. Hits with them all. He's more accurate with his heavy stubber than his
3,
auto cannons. 3
5
more.
ups. 1.
Nice.
Oh, hang on. Sorry, you carry on. I'm going to check something.
Will, yeah. The Abominant is going to fire at them as well.
I now auto pass morale because it's
Oh,
turn
cool.
5. Just check that.
You're
All
fearless.
my dread rules. Just
Fearless,
gone in the
turn
bin.
5, mate. You're actually good now, Jake.
I'm like, oh,
This is the first time I've ever seen this rule come up.
yeah. It's actually quite important.
Yeah.
So
Normally, Drukhari's tabled everyone by this point.
3 mortals and 3 saves.
Who's aimed to?
The witch is in the middle.
Oh no. So 5 ups, they're all
Okay,
dead.
they're dead. Cool.
Oh.
Charge phase, then the Abominant will go into the Mandrakes in that
They
building.
will set to defend.
They certainly will. That is a
Vanguard.
5. That should do it.
Yeah.
George from the Real Space Raiders said, go get him, Jake. Well played, I say. I agree.
Oh,
Come
thanks.
right on time, Jakey.
Am
Come
I
on.
allowed in Wales then?
You are.
So, oh, good. So, they're not going to stop me at the border and go, we know what you've done.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I've totally forgotten? I
What?
don't think it matters, but the once per battle round 0 damage on the
Oh,
big boy.
it's
That's
all
fine.
right.
That's fine.
We can use it on him.
He's already got another relic, so
Oh,
yeah, that's
well.
my mistake.
that's okay.
Um,
I don't think it would
It's
have
a,
come
it's
up
a new
there.
codex. It's,
yeah, exactly. It would have cut off the 6 damage from the lance, so
Oh, that's a
it's
good
reasonably
point, yeah.
reasonably big.
It meant I would have had to put more in there. didn't it?
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
although
yeah.
it's not a complicated codex, there is a lot to remember.
There
for
is.
Each individual unit.
What am I
There's
doing?
actually a lot in the
Dragons.
Imperial
I
Knight
don't know
one. You've got
many
Imperialis,
to
you've
do,
got
so-
Questor Mechanicus, there's upgrades, there's Warlord traits and relics, and free blades. There's a lot going on with these books. So, yeah, we'll do our best on the Competitive 40K podcast to give you the absolute lowdown on everything you need to know. Then, obviously, that members content. You can become a member. We've got loads of videos going in there this month. I think, 6 videos hitting there, all about Knights, everything you need to know, top combos, list reviews, overviews, you name it, it's in there. So, yeah, become a member. Certainly helps us out.
Okay, I've got a stratagem that probably would have been useful previously. Trailer destruction, 1 CP. Oh, it's shooting phase only. Never mind.
Oh, dear.
Boo!
They are -1 to hit the Mandrews.
Of
and they-
course they are.
Yeah.
And don't forget, when you're buying a Knights box set, you get some data
you know
cards
what?
in there. So,
Yeah.
get those data cards out and put the useful
I'm going
Yeah.
to.
ready.
They're all over there.
He's,
Yeah, it's great being over there, but he's over there.
yeah.
No, I think they're on the table there.
Well, it's not very entertaining if I walk over.
I
Hold
don't
on,
know.
guys.
We
been doing the whole
do get a
game.
nice little
Hold
back
on.
shot.
That's what I've been doing the whole game.
Yeah, that's fine.
We have 200.
We're going to go
people
for
here.
crushed like vermin.
Oh, okay.
I'm already -1 to hit because you're mandrakes.
Yeah.
Got 1 CP left.
Oh, for the feet.
With a feet.
Oh,
We're going to
cool.
go for it.
Right,
Why not?
three fives?
It's,
Is it?
it's 5s. It's 5s to hit you anyway.
3 5s.
Yeah.
Go on.
Here we go.
Go
He's
on.
just showing off now.
Oh!
4 mortal wounds.
So I'll just take him out of combat.
So just to reiterate, that's 1 CP. If I hit you with my Titanic feat,
Yeah.
then a successful hit roll is 2 mortal wounds. It's -1 to hit, and obviously I was already -1 to hit.
Don't you get the tail?
I do get the tail as
Oh
well.
no.
3 attacks
Oh
with the
no.
tail.
No. Oh no.
That is 2 hits.
No, no, no. No, no, no.
That is
oh,
2 wounds.
there's so many 6s.
He's dead.
No, no.
Cool.
That's all right. Cool. So that's pretty much going to get you guaranteed
Grind, yeah.
because it's 2 units.
Yeah.
Cool.
I will consolidate. Oh, I probably wouldn't go that far, assuming that I didn't have to.
No, don't okay.
Yeah, just
You don't have
wanna
to do anything you don't want to, Michael. Right. So, end of the go.
Oh my god, I can't.
Oh, stay there.
End of the
Bobbin,
go. Basically,
Right.
the intention is that he's within dread range of that objective marker.
For his
with his
special
consolidation.
thing. Yeah.
Exactly,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
fine. You could easily.
And that
do
gets me 1 point for that secondary.
Cool. So my go. You don't have to mute me.
So hang on a minute. Whoa. So I'm going to put you down for 3 points for grind, yeah?
Yeah.
Because you're going to get that.
Yeah, there's no way I can stop.
Okay, Ruthless. What are you scoring?
Rufus.
Rufus.
What do I
Who's Rufus?
Ruthless.
Your objective.
Oh, Rufus. Oh, sorry, one. Just the one. So I've
Any-
got 3 objectives within dread range.
Did you plant any bombs?
No. I didn't
Right.
plant any bombs.
So, Michael, you're going to
Could have
finish
planted a
on.
bomb.
You haven't done anything.
So, Michael, you finished on 78 points.
Cool.
Jake, you are currently on 72. What have you got to do to win this game, Jake?
Nothing. No, literally, I don't have to do anything. I'm on 2 objectives.
So, talk me through it. You're going to score 8 points
No,
then.
but I want to score in style. Right, I'm going
Right.
to do it in style. Right?
You're gonna get 8?
We're going to do it real quick. So,
Yeah, go
obviously,
on
I
then.
score at the end.
Yep.
So, Incubi, I'm going to pay 1 CP so they auto advance whatever out. So, then that's going to put in there. So,
Okay,
that's
is that
going to give me
worth a
hold
CP?
more.
I think you'll get hold. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and
Sure,
then
yeah.
Incubi are going to get back in, or Incubi, whatever these are.
True bomb.
That's it. They're
Right.
going to get back in. Can they plant another bomb?
Plant another bomb.
So they can't be within 9 inches of a bomb.
Oh, that's all right then.
And they don't have the move.
I'll plant. Oh no, I can't plant a bomb in my quarter, can I?
Sadly not.
Right, and then the raider is going to fly.
You could plant a bomb with these, lads.
No, but I
Can't-
want to kill that thing.
Oh, okay.
You want
How fast is this thing moving?
16, and then it can advance.
Your
Come-
partner's a lucky girl, Jake.
Into there. So- and then the unit inside can still shoot. Then.
Just the blasters, because
Yeah,
they're
that's
assault,
fine.
I believe.
Yeah. and then I'm going to try and kill the armor doing that within the game.
Are you going to plant a bomb somewhere with another unit?
No. Oh, I'll get the other, I'll get this Incubi out, and he'll.
You might as well plant a bomb, yeah.
So I'll plant 2 bombs in total.
Yeah.
Right, now I'm going to fire blast at that armor during that win the game. So
Okay.
2s, 3s, can I advance?
It's always 2s, because you're true bomb.
2 wounds into the armature.
Double 5.
In style.
1 goes through.
Okay, he has 6 wounds left.
6 left.
D6 damage.
Oh, okay.
1.
Right. Takes a wound.
Okay, that ends the game. So that will get me engaged for 2 points. However, I will get, at the end of the go, so I'll get 2 for engage. I didn't get another 2 on bring it down, sadly. I get hold more,
You
so I
do.
get 12 points for that, and I
And you
planted
got 2 bombs.
So,
So you
I
get
think 2 bombs are how many?
don't know
Two-
what any of that
3
means.
points apiece, aren't they?
I think they're
For my
4.
primary, isn't it?
4 points apiece.
Well, it doesn't matter
I
because
know, but
I'm going to give him 5 points.
you've
for
earned these points.
Yeah.
4 points per bomb. But just double check he hasn't already maxed the primary, because I have a feeling
I still
he
would.
probably already maxed the primary.
So, scores on the doors. Michael, you finished on 78.
Not bad.
And Jake, Jake, the most handsome man in the universe, has just scored 91 points.
With an army, I have no idea what's going on. So,
You scored 12 points on all 3 secondaries.
and I got 45 on the.
And you
primary.
scored 45 on the primary. My man.
Thank you, Michael. 'cause
That's
you
all right.
really helped me during that game.
Also, I want to say a massive, massive thank you to everybody who super chats tonight.
Yeah,
they
were
have been
amazing.
extremely generous. Jake, I think it's safe to say you're going to the LVO next year.
Yeah.
You've got your flight paid for. We get your accommodation covered, and yeah, you're good to go, mate.
Yeah,
so
thank you,
in
everyone.
chat, you've made that happen. So thank you so much,
you.
chat, for that.
Yeah.
What an awesome game, Michael. You played like a gentleman in a sport as always.
You
Jake,
reminded me about that move about 20 million times.
No
and
worries.
still
I think
forgot it.
before someone comments, I'm pretty sure the engage score you've got there is wrong, because you didn't get it turn 1 at all.
No, I didn't get it.
oh, you
which
didn't get it
means-
to one.
And
Apologies.
for several turns you got 2.
I
so I
got-
expect
I got 3, 2, 2, 2.
You scored.
2, 2, 2. So
Sorry,
That's
89 then. 2
Yeah,
points
okay,
off. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Still good. Still.
saves the keyboard crusaders. You know.
Yeah. But
I've got a terrible.
Jake, what a win for you, my man.
Thank you.
Awesome.
I haven't won on stream for a while, so it's a good feeling.
Yeah.
But either way, it doesn't really matter about that. I got to use a really cool looking
Oh,
army.
look where we are again.
Man of the match right there, I
Yeah,
think.
he's a beast, isn't he? 3 of those. Get him in.
Oh, I don't know.
Not really.
We saw how awful he was in combat.
Whoa.
I don't know.
he's-
This game's put me on the fence with the Abominant.
What about just a load of armor?
So I like his durability. He's a real like bullet sponge, I think.
Yeah.
No rerolls and
But
5
he-
feel no pains.
We can give that to
Horrific.
something else.
He doesn't really kick out a huge amount of damage though.
No.
I wouldn't take 3. I'd take 1.
I definitely think 1 goes.
Also, Mandy's just come in with another super chat hit of $78. Thank you so much, Mandy. honestly, your generation. She said consolation, consolation, is that right? Consolation. I'm sorry, I'm dyslexic.
He's in 40k mode at the moment.
Consolation prize for Michael was a good fight. Mandy, thank you so much. Honestly, really, honestly, it helps us so much here. It really does. Chris, I want to say thank you for you tonight, mate, for stepping in, commentating instead of Nicole. You've done a great job, mate, for your first time.
Thank you very much for inviting me. It's been a pleasure. It's been awesome to see Michael with the Knights. Food for thought.
I think your jokes have come in nicely, and these guys hadn't even noticed them. I think it's been awesome, mate. I've been chuckling away here.
You were so much in 4. I have to watch back the stream like I always do.
Yeah.
I just didn't think he was funny, if I'm honest.
He's a very funny guy. You can't say that. Look at him.
So that's now Seb starting to fight me. That's now Mike starting to fight me, right?
And also Seb getting some classic shots tonight. So awesome work.
And I don't worry, Seb. I will put the dice in front of the model so everyone can see how many wings he's on. So.
Beautiful. Right, anyway.
Who painted that knight that we've got there?
Oh, I did. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, did a cheeky little number on it.
And thank you, James from CGA, for letting us use your knights as well, because they're really nice.
And they're going to be back next week because I'm going to be using them as Imperial Knights. And I believe I'll probably be up against Chris Anderson, the Rhino.
The Rhino.
Was there something I didn't know happening?
Yeah, that could be the lineup next week, or it could be against Michael or Jake if Chris isn't here. So
either way, you've got lots of fun, and obviously the BAO memberships, all that. Thank you so much.
So remember, guys, basic training. If you want to jump on that now is your chance to get that early bird ticket before. Literally, days are running out until it goes up to its full price, which is still a great value, I'm not going to lie. But obviously, because it's early bird, we're giving you an even better value completely. So I've put a link into the chat now if you want to see that. It is in the description. Become a member. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 videos for you this month, just for $2.99. I mean, we're smashing out the park at the minute. And on that note, thank you, good night, and we'll see you next week. Here at Vanguard Tactics, we're dedicated to getting people playing the game of Warhammer 40K on the tabletop and playing the game in the right way. When you first start playing the game of 40k, it can be quite overwhelming. There's a huge amount of rules, and sometimes it can be difficult to know exactly where to start. So that's why we've created the Vanguard Tactics Basic Training course. Now this is ideal for anybody who's wanting to learn the game of Warhammer 40k. So no matter what your knowledge of the game currently is, whether you're completely new or somebody coming back to the hobby, we're going to help give you the confidence and the clarity to understand exactly what you need to do in order to start playing the game of 40k and, most importantly, have fun. Our step-by-step course really strips the game right down to its core fundamentals. Using our approach, we're going to help you ensure you understand absolutely everything so we can clear up any confusion and you can really get the most out of your miniatures. By the end of the course, you'll be given all the tools and materials that you're going to need in order to play some small-sided games right the way up to much larger games as you progress. So if you're ready to begin your 40k journey and get your army on the tabletop, make sure you get signed up to the Vanguard Tactics Basic Training course, and we'll see you very soon. If you want to support the channel and you want more awesome in-depth content, then consider becoming a VT member. You'll receive regular videos from Codex analysis to tournament reviews and more epic battle reports to help you play, progress and perform with Vanguard Tactics.